Welcome back to the season finale of Stardust Rhapsody Anthem. We would absolutely love it if you would like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check that bell so you never miss an episode. And of course, while you do that, I'm going to read some comments from last month's episode right now. Comment number 1. The Loaf Riot will be remembered in history as peak gameplay. That was a great moment for Ko's lawful chaos. Comment number 2. Evantris is always there to get me through those long nights at work. Thanks, y'all. Thank you. Comment number 3. This whole campaign is like a 90s love letter, and Mace has done a phenomenal job as a DM for it. Thank you, Mace.
Thank you, Mace.
And finally, I think the best part of the investigation bit was that they got most information from Daddy more than anyone else. I concur, gentle viewer. So make sure, if you'd like to support the stream, there's a few different ways that you can do that. You can become a channel member right here on YouTube. You can check out our merch shop. We've got a lot of really great stuff over at Adventures.com, including the Crooked Moon. You can become a patron over on Patreon. There's 2 campaigns that you can only watch over there. And lastly, go get your copy of the Crooked Moon. You can also find it on D&D Beyond right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's that time again to don your sunglasses, grab your instruments, and one more time lend your cosmic chorus to our Stardust Rhapsody. Let's jam.
Some say the universe is a song, that all things are made from the same stuff as the stars, and that every life is a note in the music of existence that echoes through infinity. So when you feel insignificant and alone, just remember, we're all irreplaceable parts of that grand cosmic melody, the Stardust Rhapsody.
Last time on Stardust Rhapsody, you found yourselves standing at the foot of Harkon's terrible tower, its black twisted metal striking like a trident of hell at the stars above. You make your way within. The cold hits you before the sounds do. A chill coming from within keeps comfort at arm's length, while the beating sound of a heartbeat softly rings throughout the halls. Harkon himself appears to you, beckoning you to the top of the castle. The ascent forces the party to face their demons, and Pixel to witness Harkon's, intentional or not. They see themselves succumbing to their personal tones of discord, their corrupted visages staring back at them, one and all, taunting and beckoning them to the fall, the final corruption. Banding together, they're able to shake themselves of the hellish influences. The final staircase leads them to Harkon. As they enter, his eyes never leave them as he slowly stands and meets them in battle. A bloody fight erupts. It looks dire from the beginning until Ophelia chambers the first ecliptic round. Pooling the energy of the stars of Agathos, her shot rings out, and for a moment, the light banishes the shadow.
Yeah.
The party together eventually overcomes the Viceroy, sprawling and sputtering wildly as he dies badly, collapsing in on himself, leaving the party to enjoy the peace but not for long. Belvedere frantically reaches out to Ophelia. She explains to him how they confronted the Varg. Belvedere pleads with her to stay on her guard. It's not over yet. The words barely come over the communicator before static kills the call. In the throne room of the Viceroy, the mirrors that surround the party explode, shattered crimson glass in all directions. Behind them extends portals to Cacophony. The Viceroy in his full discordant, ascended form walks calmly out of the largest portal. With the party decimated, facing down the full might of the Viceroy, battered, bruised, and bloodied, they wearily take up arms once more as they prepare to make their final stand. Harkon Morvain in his new true form stands before you, ascended far beyond the Varg, and now a true discordant fiend of cacophony and entropy. His monstrous form is equally grotesque and awe-inspiring as hellish frozen wind blows in from the portals where the mirrors had shattered. He looks at you filled with an immeasurable hunger. 3 eyes fall on each of you.
I told you that you had not yet entered the gates of hell. Now you have. I have brought cacophony with me. My demons are ravenous, as are yours.
He speaks in a tone that is slightly more plain as he stands there. You suddenly hear the horrid cacophonous beam as it rockets back towards Sterling. The entire castle shakes and pulses with the blood that had been siphoned from the Viceroy, the shrieks and howls echoing from the cacophonous portals, and Morvain listens and closes his eyes as if he's listening to an enchanting sonata.
Do you hear that? The children of the night, what sweet music they make. They will have new hunting grounds across your empire and your galaxy. Their song shall be the lullaby that serenades you into your final sleep.
I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
I would like to use my uncanny.
What? This is when I get a natural 20?
You look around you, battered, bruised, and bloodied. The mirrors that had surrounded this room, the glass that reflected your tones of discord, your tones of cacophony back at you, shattered. Bloody shards cover the ground around you. Everywhere, every direction you turn, dark red portals to cacophony as hellish landscapes extend in all directions. Harkon Morvain stands in front of you. He speaks, but for you, Pixel, you don't hear his voice. You hear the chiming of the souls. The chiming of the souls of harmony still within the room. For my League fans, it sounds like the chimes that Bard picks up when he moves around the map. I don't know how to replicate it, but I remember it sounding very beautiful. Those green harmonic energies are resonating with you as Harkon stands once more in this room, greeting the party for their final moments. You feel a surge of power as you are able to tap in to a different tone of harmony, to play a song should you choose to do so.
Yeah, I would choose to do so. Pixel would play She wouldn't play a song that she'd written or a song that they'd heard before, but listening to the sounds of the souls around her, she would begin to play a song that was made up of the notes that they're singing around her. And just blocking out everything that's being said and everything that's going on, she'd just be trying to hit the keys and to play their song.
She's harmonizing with
I'm
them.
harmonizing with the harmony.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Thank you.
I get it. Very
Damn, I
nice.
wish I had said that.
Yeah, I said that too.
You are harmonizing with them. You pick up the tone, the pleasant wail of these souls as they greet you now in the room. You begin to strike your chords and you match notes with this tone of harmony. Pixel, your song fills the room and the glimmering green mist alights, and the motes within lend their voices to your harmony. A vibrant surge of life essence swirls around you, healing your wounds and restoring your vitality. You all enjoy the benefits of a long rest.
Nice, Mace.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So that's great because but it also means that bad things are about to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like finding a bunch of ammo right before a boss.
Or as it's like when your teacher's like, yeah, this is an open book test.
We're grading on a curve.
No! Then, with a monstrous howl, he opens his claws outward, extending his arm as the hellish eye in his core sets its gaze on the souls around the room. It darts back and forth, locking onto each one individually as your song picks up tempo, as it dances through the night, as their voices lend their chorus to your harmony. His eye greets them.
He said the thing.
That's right.
They're all immediately ripped into the abyss, not consumed by him, but cast back through the portals of cacophony.
Yikes.
They just helped us.
Enjoy your modicum of rest. You will need all you can get.
God. You have like a chance to react. Like, is there anything going on? Like where we're at the balcony?
I would say, so the door slammed, the sword erupted. The sword erupted from the center of the room.
Oh no!
What does that mean?
course.
Oh God, he's
course
been
it did.
bisected.
With a long rest, I can do something.
Ziggy gets bisected. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
I recognize that sword.
The sword had erupted from the center of the room. It stands there. It now crackles chaotically, infused by cacophonous power from all around it as this red lightning crashes throughout the room as the sword begs to be wielded. There was time. So all this stuff starts happening, the portals are ripping open, he steps out, Pixel plays her song of harmony, he greets you with a monologue. There's a section of time, should you decide to react, to either reposition yourself, should you choose, or
I don't
to...
want to use like a whole ass action, but I would want to like, as everything is happening, I would just go into full soldier mode, and I would look around, I would get in position, and I would want to, if I can, seeing pixels far across the room, I would want to try to like rush to Pixel and like, or you know what? I think I would just run up here, almost like get in his face, if I can, not like right in the melee range, and I'll look at everybody.
Leave room for me, big guy.
Get back! Get back! This is hell! We're in hell!
And that's what I'll do.
Not to be a greedy piggy, but also to be a greedy piggy. Because we've had a long rest and I performed a song, could I give temporary HP to my family?
That's what the rules
You
say.
may.
Yes! Is that 9?
Yes, it's still
That's
9.
fucking good. That's
And
amazing.
then,
That's huge.
Actually
yeah.
unreal.
I'm sure this boss fight will be quite easy.
Oh, that
Can I
reminds me.
also make it an encouraging song and give 2 allies heroic inspiration?
Says it again.
I would say yes.
I love you,
Pixel, you may.
Thank
You
you.
have tapped into the soul harmony
So
of
you
the
still have
Rhapsody.
yours. You still have yours.
I don't think you used yours.
Yeah, you
Oh
didn't
no, I
use
did.
yours.
Wait. Oh, for
Your
the
heroic
for,
inspiration?
Oh, no.
No,
The
you
temptation
saved
is
it.
gone, but yes.
So I'm gonna then give it to Pike and Ziggy.
Perfect.
Done. I'm feeling heroic and inspired.
Oh, I get a heroic?
Yeah.
Why, thank you.
Definitely using that to not miss it today, that's for sure.
Am I still slow from before?
That would have fallen off.
I was.
I think if it falls off, I believe actually by the rules, it falls off immediately after a minute. If you don't meet the challenge. I believe that's true.
Oh.
I'm happy to say that it's fallen off. You're not
Plus I
affected by
stabbed you
the...
in the leg
well,
with an
and you
adrenaline
long rested.
needle.
So you wouldn't
yeah,
have,
yeah,
you
good
wouldn't
call,
have had that
good call,
anyway.
good call.
So for many reasons, you are no longer afflicted by that.
Thank you. Because I was really just fucking my shit up.
Allow me to welcome you to your end.
As he extends his arms out and his wings unfurl totally as he bats the room.
Sick.
A cutting wind and a howling blast fill everywhere. The cold now cuts you in all places, bone and skin, as he casts Sleet Storm into the room. Freezing rain,
Yeah, right.
sleet, and ash erupt from all around you. This effect covers the entire space.
used the spell last week.
Yeah,
You
it's
are
nasty.
buffeted on all sides by a terrible cold and a sickening scent as he stands gleefully where he is. Pike.
Oh shit, I don't have to do anything? I don't make a roll or anything right now? I start my turn and then
start your
my
turn.
turn.
You roll a dex.
The area is heavily
Saving
obscured. The ground is covered with slick ice. It's made difficult terrain.
Fuck, okay.
Boy.
You start your turn there, which
Hold
means
on,
you
I
must
have-
make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, you fall prone.
And drop concentration on anything.
And drop concentration on anything that you're concentrating on. Absolutely correct. A spell casting.
I got a 20 for my dex save.
modifier. Let me
It does mean
just-
every attack will be disadvantaged against him.
Yep. Heavily obscured.
Yep.
Unless you have a way to gain advantage.
What'd you
then
get?
neutral.
I got a 20 for my dex save.
Oh, okay. You pass. You may move unhindered.
Oh, you only... It's not difficult terrain?
Oh, it is difficult terrain.
yeah.
You just don't. I'm sorry.
I
You
have
just
50
don't
feet
fall.
of movement.
Yeah.
I have a cool thing I can do. I can dash over difficult terrain, and if I do dash, then it doesn't cost me extra movement, but I don't need it. So I don't think I care.
Yeah. Save it.
I can do a cool thing when I dash. I'm gonna save it though. I immediately this sleet storm explodes all around us, and I hear the explosions of sleet storm. I hear Rhett yelling, and all I can do is run as fast as I can at this horrific creature. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can easily get to his in melee range with him. As I'm gonna squeeze in front of Rhett, if you don't mind.
I left you that
And
space.
as I kind of muscle in, you'll hear me say, "I'm bringing the light." And I'm gonna take 3 attacks against this guy, but I will start with 1 attack. I'll start with 1 attack just to see what happens.
Disadvantage.
Shit. Oh, this could be real bad. Well, my low was an 18.
Ooh! Unless we can dispel magic.
That is.
Gotta hit.
I just double check paladins can't cast.
So then I'll get my 1d4 in the next one. So the first attack will do 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Then I'll make a flurry of blows attack, and I get to add a d4 to this.
You do.
I couldn't have. That's what I tried.
That's a huge whiff. Because then they have when I miss.
I can take it too, but I think it's level 3.
Not as of yet.
Then I'll take a third attack. Low is at 19.
Oh, that is. Yeah, I'm sorry.
For another, damn. Boy. 11 points of bludgeoning damage. So 18 over 3 attacks.
18 in total.
And just to kind of comment mechanically, if this is useful to you, Maze. So when he hits the first time, he applies the light of the Lightbringer.
It's my
on
harmonic
him.
resonance.
It helped the attack, and he still missed. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, I still missed. Yeah, I know. It's
And that's because you are a disciple.
That's right.
Yes.
And then the third attack hits, and I have firmly placed myself between Rhett and this horrific monster. So I attempt to bring the light.
Love it.
And that's my turn. I used one of my 4 focus points. Yes.
It was amply ranked.
Cool.
Do we know if he still has that shroud?
That's what I wanted to ask. Yeah, if the shroud. I thought my question was gonna be answered. Then I forgot my question. Yes, is he
Pike
like
is asking? Yeah, not me.
Yeah, Pike's asking.
Oh, that's a good question.
Did his Gara shield come back? Shadowy Gara shield?
Previously, in the form of the Varg, he wore a shadow about him like a cloak that wrapped around him like black armor.
Oh, badass.
Now he stands above you, a fully formed entropic Night Lord. No shadow shrouds him. He does not need it.
Okay, how do I feel about how I hit him?
Hitting him felt like punching iceberg.
Brutal. Okay, all right, well that answers all my questions. Ko, you can go.
Get back, Pix! Oh God, he's back! Get back! As I'm gonna be swinging forward, it says, I don't care what form you take, we're gonna kill you again and again and again, no matter how many times it takes! As I'm just swinging, and I have one attack. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Necrotic damage.
6.
Do we know how many twists we have?
We have
We've used 4, and we have at least.
So that leaves us with 11.
Well, I think we have over 20.
But then what did we just get?
We got.
Can I use a twist on my roll?
11 plus.
We
we got
7, or we got 8 on the last
then
one.
We have 19.
We got 7 before.
I'm using a twist.
We have so we'll be at 18.
I got an
twists.
18 to hit, Dungeon Master.
18 hits?
Okay.
So now we're down to 17.
No, we are down to 18.
He just used a twist.
We were at 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Once again, I'm using my bonus action to use Rage of the Streets. And I am going to swing in as my, I don't know if it's a bonus action actually. Can I smite? Hold on.
Smite is a bonus action.
Yes, because you have to attack to do it.
Is Channel Divinity, what is that, an action or bonus action?
Usually bonus action.
Yeah, it might depend on the sub.
It's a bonus action. So I cannot smite. So I'm just using Rage of the Streets, and I'm smashing. I'm going to hit him. And then I'm just going to roll also for my disadvantage though. That is going to be 16 to hit.
16 misses.
Twist
Okay.
it? Do you twist?
No, it's just a punch. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just going to deal 14 points of bludgeoning damage with my club.
Send it. Fucking send it.
I forgot you hit your first attack.
And I'm just basically trying, and I also get in between him and Pixel. I'm trying to basically block this guy.
We're like fanning out and trying to like take the brunt of this.
Your club swings in and crashes onto him. Once again, it's almost that sensation of striking the tubes of this tower. Where when you collide, there's almost this sickening, deadening thud. It doesn't reverberate back at you, but fighting him feels like fighting the tower itself.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm just swinging blindly through the snow. It's my turn.
Guys, this is bad.
It's not good.
Oh, he's laughing at us.
Do you see now? Do you see the power of entropy of cacophony? I have ascended. I have become more. Skittering rats, you pose no challenge.
As tendrils of shadow will move from his feet, connecting to each one of you. I need every one of you
Don't like that.
to make a charisma saving throw.
No.
Oh, thank God.
That's my weakness. I'm moody and I don't like talking to people.
Would you like to take a
Not good.
gander?
Oh, let's fucking go. I got a 17.
Please.
Dredge.
Please.
What?
I got a dirty 20.
He's fucking.
I got
Sorry.
16.
You're fine.
13. I also got a 13 on my dex save against the sleet storm. Sorry. What does that do?
You would have fallen prone and got
I would
you
have
have to
slipped
get
it.
it, yeah.
I slipped. Oh fuck! And then I'm swinging that hand. Okay. Maintain a game state.
I got a 7.
I would say when you slip and you collide with the ground, you take 4 slashing damage as you fall into a frozen ground of jagged crimson glass.
Mirror shards. That's so cool.
That's really good.
And also
Damn,
painful.
that's cool.
So
Okay.
take 4 slashing if you did. Wait, you pass.
I just did.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Who failed?
Me.
What was the passing?
Me.
I got a
Oh,
16.
sorry. DC 15.
I just made
Charisma
it.
save.
Fail.
Okay.
Fail.
Fail.
I got a 19.
19 passes. Pike.
Yeah.
Pixel.
Co.
Co. Each one of you feels the shadows climb up, and a shadowed claw grasps around your neck. You are lifted aloft. Co, you feel a sapping of energy as you are now disadvantaged on any D20 test until the end of his next turn.
Okay.
Pixel, Pike, you have failed your trials in the tower.
Shit, here it comes.
As the shadow climbs upon you and it grips around your throat, you are disadvantaged on any D20 tests until the end of its next turn. You will also take...
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Thank god I passed that.
It's gonna be bad.
Thank god I succeeded on that ding dong roll.
16 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
I take half.
Oh.
Oh, because of the spooky.
Thing, what does it do in my pocket?
The Whispering Shard.
Thanks for the temp HP.
You're welcome.
Do better.
Roll a perception check, Pike.
I'm too distracted. I get a 10. There's a lot going on right now. I don't feel my beeper
You
in my
have
pocket.
a clawed shadow grasping your throat. A strange scent hits your nostrils. You can't place it, as the damage that you think you would have taken is slightly weakened. You feel the Whispering Shard almost beckoning to you.
Oh shit! I can't do it. Uh-oh. Sick.
Don't feel it.
Okay. I am going to move myself.
You'll have to start by making a D20 test.
Oh, because of
Because of all the sleet storm.
the cold biz.
Yes.
A dexterity saving throw.
And
A dex saving.
You're not disadvantaged though, are you?
I don't think she is.
Just the three of us.
That's not great. 10. Ooh.
Slip on your ass.
Thing is so
Oh no. So you have to get up, you use half your movement, and it's difficult terrain.
So you can
So
use
I-
a
Quarter of your movement this turn.
You can move 5 feet.
You can move a square and a half. Yeah, basically either you can move diagonal or any square within next to you.
This is on. I could shoot over this, correct? It's just like on the ground.
This is a floating sword, right? Or is,
I
is it
presume-
stuck in the ground? Is it floating?
I'm sorry.
The sword
That
is-
wouldn't block my shot if towards him, would it?
No,
Okay.
it's like a thin saber, and thank you for reminding me that it was there.
it's not going to do anything,
Lovely.
is
Game
it?
Master,
Sorry.
there's a
Why would you ask?
evil demon laser sword.
I put the food on top of it, that's why.
Classic. I will.
No.
I will load. I still have ecliptic rounds, so I will load my rifle with an ecliptic
Fucking
round.
use 'em.
I was 12,
Yeah.
so...
And I will
You know.
aim out towards him.
I know.
Target engaged, and fire off a shot.
Go.
Where's the fuck of this?
Yeah.
You are disadvantaged.
Yeah, so...
I'm disadvantaged. Okay. Well, I can't
Figure
get
out what
worse.
you-
Whoa, hold on. If you want to use your bonus action first and not move, you could, when you engage your target, you could steady aim,
And get straight up.
cancel it out, and then re-roll it with
I would have
a twist or
so
your
had
heroic.
to have not moved.
Right, so that's what he's saying. You could just not move.
Could I?
I mean, like, you're not gonna shoot Ziggy. You shoot around him. Like,
But I can't hear out of my right ear.
Well, either way, if we're twisting it anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. I'll take it all back.
So
all right, just do
stay
what you did.
with- Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
But
Roll
I'm
your second.
disadvantaged.
So still roll
that
your
was a-
disadvantage because if you roll really high, okay. Like
Okay.
for now, you re-roll the 3.
Okay, and now I reroll the 3.
And I'm marking down a twist. And now you can dash or hide if you want.
Okay. So 14 plus 7 to hit is what?
21?
21, yeah. 21 to hit.
Oh, 21 hits.
Okay,
That's right.
cool.
Does the ecliptic round still do as much as before?
We'll
The
see.
eclipse.
Oh.
Well, I'm
go ahead,
asking
go
for
ahead.
her to roll
We'll
dice.
see.
So she rolls the same number of dice.
Yeah, should I
This is my
still
question.
roll the dice?
Yes.
For that? Okay. Okay. That's good. 12, 14, 15,
Bad. That's a pretty good roll.
20, 25, 29. 29 damage.
Plus 5.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes. Plus 5. I probably didn't add that last
34.
time.
34.
I didn't add that to any of my shots last time.
We would have taken an extra 15 damage.
I would have gotten bit.
Once again,
Sorry,
the constellations of Agathos draw and form and trace those bright starlight lines to the barrel of the gun until it absorbs everything into a blast that fires through the air. This hits Harkon cleanly in the chest. It blasts. It leaves this black mark in the center of his chest until he looks down.
Uh-oh.
And brushes it off like so.
Okay. Wow. So it's safe to assume we've done nothing.
This isn't looking good.
Oh boy.
What's our plan?
I wouldn't say that you feel like you've done nothing, as in no damage is getting. Feel like everyone's doing 1 damage. It's just the scale to which this has escalated is extreme.
I'm suffocating.
The shadows are...
But what's new?
The shadows have me.
And then his corkscrew penis slowly wraps around.
God, okay.
Save that for after dark.
Ooh. I mean, it is good.
Where? Oh, that was Ophelia. Ziggy.
Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. We're in hell! Oh my god, what the hell? Guys, everyone, stick together! Let's send this guy to the hell he really belongs to.
And I will make a few commands on my grid boy, and you'll see a script run. He's looking like he's... You keep talking about all this cold energy and punching an iceberg, which is really badass. I wish I'd thought of that. Like, does it seem like fire would do more? Is that a fair assessment? Or is it just gonna be like he's so cold that nothing is gonna
Roll a... I'll tell you 2 things. Even if Sleet Storm was not active,
Oh, I forgot to.
and Sleet Storm disperses fire,
My fault, but
even if Sleet Storm was not active, you feel that this isn't cold as in ice.
Okay,
It's cold as in the lacking of life.
I see.
His name is now 0 Kelvin.
And fire is not
Kelvin's
its...
a cool name.
Fire is not its opposite.
I see. Okay.
Damn, it's a cool thing to say.
How tall is he?
And how far is it?
He stands probably a full 12 feet tall.
Okay.
Oh, he's big.
I'm going
giant
to
man.
make some tippy taps like this, and right where his head would be, you see this expanding orb of a gridded sphere, and within that, I will cast Fire Loop, one of the classic Ziggy scripts. His version of Flaming Sphere. A flaming sphere appears right above his head, feeling like a bursted sun, and consuming and starting to crush down onto him. I've got a little tiny joystick on my control panel that I'm using to try to guide it and burn him as much as possible as it swings down. He's going to need to make a dexterity saving throw.
And just to maintain game state, it's not a point that you can see within range, right? It's just a point within range. Just double check.
That is a great question.
Ooh.
That's a very valid question.
Within range.
I thought so. I just want to check.
27.
He succeeds, so he takes half of... He takes 2 points of fire damage.
Uh-oh.
Is
This
it
guy's
half
very
of it?
dexterous.
Half of 2 or 2 is half?
2 is half. He takes
Okay.
two. He takes 2.
Ziggy's Sphere of Fire.
Long campaign.
Who's
Richie.
right next to him?
Ko and me.
Oh yeah. Already feeling. I got glass in me.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm choked out.
Oh yeah. Oh, me too.
Oh, did I get damaged when I fell? Should I?
Oh.
If you keep doing this, I'm gonna get so mad.
If you fell, yes, thank you.
About one more minute of this, I'm gonna be pissed.
Two slashing damage as you fall upon the crimson glass, the shattered crimson glass.
Oh yeah.
I'm dying.
Thank you all.
of Otis.
Also two slashing damage.
Okay, but we got temp HP. Is my recollection?
Yep. 9. So you'll be at 7 temp HP. If my math is mathing.
That is math.
Dance my blade.
The entropic sword in the center of the room will spin in a circle, crackle with terrifying red power, and everyone within 10 feet of it will make a dexterity saving throw.
Not me.
And I'm at
I'm
disadvantage.
yeah, we're disadvantaged on it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, I got a
Both of that?
natural 20 on my first one.
Am I? No, I'm not sure.
You're within 10 feet of it. Yeah, you're right.
No, but I'm not disadvantaged.
You didn't have.
No, I think
the-
only they failed.
Yeah.
Oh, did you fail? I dreaded you. Did you fail? Oh, you failed.
Yeah, but I'm not within 10 feet of it.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
I'm all
okay.
fucked up. Bro.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember.
Yeah, don't worry. You're crushing me over here, okay?
18.
Despite my natural 20, I failed. On account of disadvantage.
I also,
why do you sound weird?
I also failed.
Pixel, why do you sound weird too?
We've been watching EastEnders.
Give me a thorn over
I eat my head.
It's affecting you too. Oh god.
I eat
Sorry,
my head.
if you failed, you'll take 9 points of slashing damage and 3 points of necrotic damage.
Wow.
If you pass, you'll take half of that.
How much is that total? I'm sorry.
93.
12
6.
total.
Well,
Six.
but I
And
don't
what
know
was
if
the
you
passing?
like the halves or technically.
It's all
I don't
one.
use this shit unless
It's all one. It's like 2 different effects of one
If you
attack.
have the
really.
whole thing, it would be 1. But if you have like only part of it, you would have that.
I
just that
resist
piece.
thunder and lightning, nothing else.
Okay.
So 6.
I maintain concentration.
With a terrifying speed, he launches out a claw at you, and its grasp holds around your entire torso. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm just gonna roll 2 dice at once. I'm counting to be disadvantage. I fail.
He, with a mighty force, casts you towards the ceiling. Through one of the shattered mirrors.
Oh no!
See you in hell.
You land on your back in a terrible plane of what you can only assume is cacophony.
Oh shit.
A horrible red light bathes the land as dark black towers rise up all around you. The cold is so biting, you can't draw breath. I need you to make
Annual all over.
one more
know.
Constitution saving throw.
What are you gonna do? Pick me up and throw me to the ceiling and yeet me into the portal to hell? And I just get completely ripped instantly.
She got sucked to hell.
I got sucked to hell. Oh fuck!
Yeah.
What am I doing again? Sorry.
Spoke it into existence.
Con saving throw.
Am I still disadvantage, or because it's his turn, or no? No, I'm still disadvantage, right? On all.
It's not his
Yeah, I
turn.
think- I
This is
think
just a
so.
legendary
yeah, this,
action.
no, it is not even because
In
Pixel
between
hasn't even gone
Don't
yet.
forget.
We
you
should
have,
twist this.
You have You have my thing.
I want to save it though.
Okay, well.
I vote we twist this. You're in hell. You don't want to fail. I mean, it's.
I got 2 4. Should I twist it?
Yeah.
I fucking twisted.
Yeah.
I got ding dong twisted. I got 3. Should I ding dong twist it again?
We only do 1. I
Oh,
know
it's right. Okay, we're good.
Yeah,
We're
only
good.
one. We tried, brother.
With a 4 con, with my -2 to con that I have still, right? I don't know if that's still the case. It's a
No,
fuck.
that would have resolved in the long rest.
Then
you don't have the negative 2 to con.
Then I get a 6.
I think that passes.
Not
I feel
enough.
like that does.
You cannot draw breath in enough to speak. The cold that erupts from within you matched only from the cold that surrounds you, like 2 terrible gale forces begging to meet each other are trying to rip their way in and out of you. You take 15 points of necrotic damage. You take 14 points of cold damage. Pixel.
That was.
That's
bad.
Almost 30.
This is just my
It's not
turn?
your turn.
Okay, that felt very ominous, and I didn't trust you. I am going to. Oh, I've got a
You
tough
can move
decision.
Ko like vaguely. Here, I'll do this.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes, Mace, please just draw hell.
draw.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, draw hell. You can put hell over here, and I can go back
What can I
and
say? I'm
forth.
full of good ideas.
And so I can't see Pike.
It's all crazy sleep.
Yeah.
We're like,
Technically, heavily obscured is like basically
Yeah.
you're blind.
No, that's fine.
Effectively.
But I don't have to see Harkon Morvain to fairy fire him. So I'm going to use a first level spell slot, and I'm going to attempt to cast fairy fire on Harkon Morvain because we're at disadvantage on him right now, right?
Currently, yes.
But if I could make
If
him
you
glow
don't
with
need
light,
to see the point within range,
I don't. It says
then
it says objects in 20-foot cube within range.
Oh my god. Keep drawing structures vaguely like that all around the map.
look at hell.
Like, wait, all around. I can't do all around.
Although it's
Well, it's
so
whatever point
can
you're-
Pike see it like right up next to it, or he still can't even see him when he's on his butthole?
I think that'd be a
believe-
GM question.
I think heavily obscured technically means that, like, if you're in it, you have
see
the
him at all,
blinded
probably.
condition.
Okay.
So even if you're in front of them, you're in a massive.
So I guess I'll ask you before I do this. If I were to fairy fire him and he's glowing with fairy fire and can't benefit from invisibility, attack rolls against an affected creature or object have advantage if the attacker can see it. Would that make it just a straight roll if someone were like right up in his grundle?
I would say if you are capable of hitting him with fairy fire, and someone is within melee range, I think the lighting outline of the effect would assist them in rolling
Straight.
straight up.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to attempt to fairy fire him because I don't need to see him. I just need to. He just needs to be in range.
Have it like start 7-8 feet up.
Yeah. So it's gonna be in a spot. So it's only gonna hit him, and he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
This guy has like a plus 500.
he does have quite a bit. I got 14.
That meets it. Oh no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I'm 15. I'm 15.
Okay. It hits him.
Does it? Are you gonna?
He
are you gonna let it
lights
happen?
in your fairy fire glow.
I do that, but I'm looking very rough. You can hear that Pixel's breathing very heavily. Pike, get him! You should be able to find him now. Just kill him, Pike. Ko, where are you? Go! And then that's my turn.
Pixel run.
I don't know where I'm at. I can't see anything.
Not a bad hell building, right?
I'm afraid to run. I want to. Pixel would want to stay where Ko had just been.
Better than me. Better than me.
No, man, I learned from the best.
That's my turn. And I've got concentration up, so let's hope I keep that.
Red.
What a nightmare. Did you say in character that you were hurt?
Yeah. I would say you can. I would probably say I'm not feeling so well. Ko, where are you, Ko? And then you can hear that Pixel's breathing very heavily.
Could I somehow follow the sound of her voice? Well, I guess let me make a dex save to see if I fall down, because this will decide it. Oh my god.
You're crushing it.
These dex saves, 19.
Absolutely crushing
You're
it.
good.
Do I think that I can triangulate where she is in this crazy hailstorm?
Roll perception check.
Come on, Red. I don't ask you for nothing. 10.
How close are you?
But you do have inspiration from Pixel.
I do.
20 feet away.
But you might want to
take
save it.
1.5, 2.5, 3.5.
15, 20 feet.
Yeah, 25 feet.
Oh, it's even further than I thought.
I'd say with a 10 and 25 feet away, you get a general direction, but you're not incredibly confident you could run straight at her.
I don't know where Ko is. I hear that Ko has gotten slooped away. I see there's crazy hail all around. I don't know, I see a glow through the hail. I am going to I'm gonna like stumble 1.5. It's all difficult terrain anyway. I'm gonna stumble in direction that I think Pixel is, but I just don't know exactly where she is. And I'll say, Pixel, where are you?
I'm over
Keep
here,
calling for me!
Red. Help me, Red, it hurts!
And with that, hopefully my next turn I can maybe get a little closer, and I'm just going to, the only thing that I can think to do right now, because I can see the glow, I'm just gonna fire and hope that I don't hit Pike.
Yeah, take the shot, bro. Do what you gotta do, man. Oh my god.
Is it natural 20?
Fairy fire comes in clutch!
Oh, hell yeah.
I had to make the decision between healing myself and trying to give you guys straight hits.
What these hands have done. I'm gonna do it to you.
Come on. If I can just like roll max right now,
did in the Indigo Company.
So I'm assuming with the crit you don't hit me, right? Like
I would have to imagine, but I'm like aiming. If he's like huge, I'm aiming up at his face.
You don't.
the battle ends and Pike is nowhere to be found. I've been atomized.
Was there always this much ash?
18 points of force damage.
That's fucking huge, man.
And then, I don't think prone would help him at all. I think as my bonus action, I'm going to whir up and just try to disintegrate him yet again. So he needs to make a dex save. Presumably, if he can, I mean, I'm sure he can see through it. So yeah, he needs to make a dex save.
I don't know if you get the sense. I will just tell you he has blind sight. So he can easily see through the sleet storm.
Bat guy, bat ears, that makes sense. Stands to reason.
Echolocation. Yeah.
Wait, what was it? Sorry, what was this?
Dex save.
20.
Oh, he's dead. No, we killed him.
Okay, he takes half of...
How do we want to do this?
Exactly right.
He takes half of 4. He takes 2 force damage.
2.
That's my turn.
That's butts.
Yep. Do it, please.
We need to figure out how to do more damage.
I'd like to first stop being choked.
Yeah.
Not me.
The damage is fine. We need to take
The team that
less
does
damage.
more damage wins.
Pike.
Yeah. Hit me.
Uneeringly fast, he launches a claw at you.
I mean, I can't go anywhere.
He wraps his cold grip around your torso.
Oh god, I'm getting ripped in two here, aren't I?
He slams you into the ground. Your back slashes across the crimson glass. His wings unfurl, and he dashes forward.
Sick.
He drags your body across the floor, and then slams you against the wall just to the left of the closed doors to the balcony.
Oh, over here?
That's some God of War shit. I love
far away from me.
These were the closed doors.
Those are closed doors. The side away from me.
The corner
where he is?
closest to the camera is where he's running.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I see.
Pike, look out for Ridley from the Metroid series.
He's safe from hell.
Why does Pike have to be so damn stoic?
My apologies. My apologies.
I don't know how poorly he's doing.
I can't even speak.
I know.
I know it's almost impossible for him to fail, but at the start of his turn, he would have needed to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's a 10.
Oh, he takes 9 fire damage.
11.
He takes 9 fire damage.
Nice.
And unfortunately for him, he's probably thousands of years old, and the #1 cause of death is accidents for people over 40, so he dies.
He slips on the ground.
My hubris!
How does his lair want to do this?
Oh my god, I was like, did I miss a lair actually? I was like, no, we're traveling around. Like, what are you talking about? He drags you across the ground. You feel the crimson glass slash at your back. Your jacket, your shirt torn.
Not the jacket!
Torn to tatters behind you as the hellish glass cuts you almost to ribbons.
This guy's gonna die now.
Or it feels that way.
Oh, now I'm pissed.
He slams you against the wall between 2 mirrors. You take...
A piece of fabric flaps past me in the sleet storm. Did that say bootylicious?
8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
4 points of bludgeoning damage as you collide with the wall.
So it's 12.
Yes, 12 total.
Okay.
He's pinning you against the wall in between two hellish portals.
Jesus, this is not cool, man.
It's your turn.
So, I gotta ask some questions. Sorry, there's a lot going on here. Is he still fairy fired?
Yeah.
He's verified.
But I'm disadvantaged
So
on
he's
all
straight,
D20 tests until the end of his turn, so am I no longer disadvantaged?
it's
correct.
just a straight roll.
Well, no.
You're
Now-
no longer disadvantaged. That was only to the end of his turn from the prior effect. So
Correct.
That rolls off for everybody. Pixel, Co, yourself, you're no longer
But
disadvantaged on D20 tests.
There's still the disadvantage from the actual sleet storm, even though I'm within 5 feet of him.
You don't have that because of Fairy Fire.
Well,
So that was but then with the fairy fire, it cancels it out, so it's just a straight roll.
It's just straight roll.
Is my point.
Yes.
Yes.
there's only
yes.
one. Well, even if there were 3 sources of disadvantage and 1 source of advantage, I think it still cancels out.
But I just want to make sure that I'm still disadvantaged if I'm within 5 feet of him. That was more my question.
yes,
Yeah.
it's still heavily obscured.
Okay.
You may roll, and if you're attempting to roll an attack roll,
Yeah.
you may do it straight.
Thank you. I am going to attempt to make 3 of those, as I am going to flurry of blows for my life. He's like choking me out, and I've got one. My left hand is like up against my throat, and I'm pinned against these mirrors, and I'm just like, jackass! And I'm gonna try to make 3 attacks. The first attack. It's a 14. It was so close. I'm gonna
Do we
use
know
my
what his
heroic.
AC is?
Yeah, I don't.
It's at
I
least,
don't.
yeah. Has anyone hit him with a 16 yet?
I've only been throwing
16 missed.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna.
16 missed.
I think 17.
I'm cashing in on my
Thanks, Mike.
heroic inspiration. Should I gotta hit this guy.
16 minutes.
Yeah.
Or is it not worth it yet?
17 at least.
You have 3 attacks?
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it.
All right, first attack misses.
In case you might literally die.
Yeah, that's fair. I gotta get this shit out of here. I'm rolling and hitting this fucking
Here,
cable.
let me like.
Move all your shit. Just move all the shit.
No, it's okay. It's alright. I'm just like, it's fine.
What about that?
That's a 15 on the second attack. That misses.
Sheep.
Third attack,
Sheep.
and that is a 16, which misses. I miss all 3 attacks as I'm getting fucking destroyed.
I think that they all hit. It's just that you're weakly
You
hitting.
pound against his arm
yeah.
as he holds you against the wall, flailing to get him to release you. You may roll a strength saving throw at the end of your turn.
terrible at those 2. Oh no, I'm
You're proficient.
I am proficient, which is
Yeah.
bizarre. It's only +2 though. Mix it up here. An 11.
You are still
I'm
pinned
suffocating
against the
I'm
wall.
Just trying to.
You don't have the throat thing anymore. I didn't mean for you guys to think that was like grappling you. That just did the thing.
Well,
it
shit,
just gripped
he
you.
fucking grabbed me and then
He's been
fucking-
choking
Oh
for
yeah,
like 20
you
minutes.
got his big normal hands all around you. It's all
Oh,
up
not
on
his
you.
big normal hand.
So still, yes.
And I'm just like trying weakly as the life is being squeezed out of me. I'm just like trying to hit him with everything that I've got, and unfortunately my attacks are not magical yet. So I just kind of do this as I'm like dying. He's
So when you're trying to hit someone in your dreams.
Somebody get him a cigarette.
Co.
You'll hear the theme song to Popeye.
A terrible
My jacket's
land
destroyed.
of red
devastating.
surrounds you. You look in all directions. You're met with horrible visages, tombs, bone, black towers, cold, and entropy. In front of you, still open, the portal. You peer through, you see your friends, your allies fighting valiantly to attempt to survive.
Bring the light. Lightbringer, bring the light. Lightbringer. Coffin. And I look around. Do I see creatures of the night?
do we show what colors over
these
here?
undead, horrible.
Oh, yeah,
asshole-
look.
Goes
Let's
over
go to
here.
hell.
Yeah.
The city of Hellville, drawn
The
by
bottom right
Henry.
one was like.
I say a prayer to Alara the Lightbringer. I don't pray. My family and my culture wasn't super, at least my neighborhood wasn't super into the gods of Agathos. And I just pray, beauty, love, freedom, I don't know. And I'm praying and muttering under my breath as I immediately turn down and look at the portal. And I am just going to use my bonus action to pour, I steel myself as my the electricity lifts off of my skin, crackles, as I use all 20 of my lay on hands on myself.
Good call.
As a bonus action, as I drop down through the portal, I just sprint back praying, and as I drop down, I'm just gonna be fucking swinging for this asshole. Whatever that looks like, GM. if I'm able to heal myself before I accidentally close out of D&D Beyond.
Roll 2 things for me. Roll a perception check, then roll a acrobatics or athletics check.
Natural 1 for the perception, so I'm acrobatics or athletics, and I'm no longer cursed by that thing, right?
You're no longer cursed.
It doesn't matter, acrobatics or athletics.
I think we should twist those. You need to get out of hell.
Well, acrobatics, let's twist my acrobatics.
Well, what if you can't see how to get out?
The perception check is to align your earlier question of what do I see around me.
That's what I was thinking.
It's not to get out of the portal.
Not a metagame.
Just so you're not wasting resources on something intended to be narrative.
At least that's my vote, is to twist your athletics check.
Yes, I just did.
Okay.
So I took it. Athletics is a 20.
Right. You look around. Panic sets in. You're in a wholly different realm. These terrible towers that extend to the skies above you. You look around, it's hard to focus on anything except how to get out of here. At the closest tall black tower, you see forms in the distance that look like they're sliding down it. You see winged creatures beyond your view that take to the skies. You feel a rumbling in the ground. You have no idea what that is. You dash through the portal. As you're looking into the room, I'll say that the sleet storm is not obscuring your view until you get in there. But you're able to dash through the portal with a 20 acrobatics. You throw yourself from above, from above this ceiling as you crash out once more of the ceiling back into the galaxy. You land atop the shoulders of Morvain.
I'm gonna.
I'm back here.
I'm going.
That's awesome.
I'm going. I'm using all 20. So I'm just gonna heal 20.
That's awesome.
So 20 HP. And I'm just swinging in as I. I'm not advantaged.
You're straight.
I'm just straight, right? Yep. Okay, got it.
We really need Pixel to save this deck save coming out.
When I don't have a bonus action to smite, I get a natural 20. I'll take it. I get a natural 20, so it's gonna be...
To hit?
Yeah.
Holy.
Oh shit, yeah, let it rip.
8 plus 5 is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
If
As I am screaming as I smash down, and if I can then attack him again, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to basically try to smash on his head.
But I thought
that's going to be a 24 to hit.
I gotta say, I think we should start doing max die.
Oh, I love that.
It's a really fun.
I love that.
I think we have to do that.
I agree. 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Like crush in. I'm just trying to like smash him in the face as well as I. Oh, and one question: do I feel like, even though I've just jumped through this gate, do I feel like in this room and out there is all hell? And cacophony. Does it feel like this? Like he's like, if we kill him here, he will be dead.
I would say, when you were in that other realm,
I was gonna say too.
being where you are now invites almost a warmth. However, you feel as though in this space, the two realms lay on top of each other.
Oh, shit.
And though it's not fully delivered, cacophony exists in the room that you're in.
Okay.
But compared to the real thing, compared to the exact footfalls laid in that realm, this is definitely a little different. But firmly, you believe that cacophony lays over the space that you're in now.
Okay. I'm just smashing, so I have to do that damage, and that's the turn.
You leap out of the ceiling, crashing through a broken mirror as you descend upon him, grappling around his neck, the club clattering about his shoulders, you punching, elbowing, cracking into his head. You hear from behind you a snapping and a howl. Ow! As the two tails from behind him rear up around his shoulders, as you hear the gnashing.
His tail's got wolf heads.
They have terrible maws.
I don't like it.
They have terrible. He has two tails with terrible, discordant.
I don't care for it.
maw.
We're gonna have a conversation.
This guy's a full demon. He's not just a guy. Guys, I think this guy might be a demon.
Guys, he's not normal. I think he might be diagnosed.
As the gnashing heads of this maw begin to howl, he joins it in this terrible, raspy, cacophonous chorus of unsettling screams. As this rings out through the area, the sleet storm ebbs. Howls of terror take its place. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Son of a gun.
Oh, am I good at that? No. Well, better than Dex, I guess.
Ooh, 15 on the nose.
Come on.
Ooh,
Shit.
15 beats it.
Nope.
Yeah,
I was due. I was due.
19.
I use my heroic inspiration
These
for
are all
Pixel
catching up to me.
as I get a 17.
I mean, how bad could this
Should
be?
I?
How bad could this be? I could use mine as well.
My heroic
I'm just worried I'm
inspiration
gonna
is
fucking die.
Both of your eyes pop out of your eye sockets like a cork
Like
does,
a
and
squeezy
they
toy,
just
one of
dangle
those,
like
We
this.
have some twists.
Whoa.
I think we use some twists.
We're not doing any damage to him.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
We have to not die. It's extremely important that we don't die.
That's gross.
Let's
Well
use
done, Derek.
let's use 2
I'll
twists.
use a twist.
Okay, let's use 3 twists. Twist anybody?
yeah.
I'm happy. I beat it. I got it on the
1,
nose.
2, 3. We use
Wisdom?
11
I got a good
twists.
shot too. It's just like, you know.
I need to roll like a 13.
14.
Nope.
Yeah, I got
fail
a
still?
14. I assume I still fail.
I went from a 4 to a natural 1.
It's okay.
Meant to be.
We were rolling really hot, and now
were.
it's turned. The worm has
So
turned.
7
trying to
to
warn us.
4. 7 to 4.
We are in hell, after all.
Yeah, it's
If you,
thematic.
if you pass, just the howls of terror ring throughout the room and it is shaking to your core. If you fail, you now have the frightened condition.
Well, I can't go anywhere anyway.
If you failed and you failed your trial in the tower,
Oh, God.
you also take
Oh, something's been claimed.
Yeah.
5 points of psychic damage.
It's both
Can't
of us.
stop that.
I don't remember if I. Did I do that?
No, you
You
succeeded.
passed your trial.
You
I
succeeded.
passed my trial.
you passed
Okay.
your trial.
I feel
We
this.
failed. Who else failed?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 of us
I
failed.
hear this and my fear from being up in actual cacophony. But then I remember Pixel's song, and I remember that I need to help protect Pixel.
Take a look at fear.
I hate to keep asking all these really mechanical questions. What is the source of our fear? Because that will determine what we can't move closer to.
He's the source of the fear.
Okay.
He like the braying, like his tails, his shrieking, that cacophonous
That makes
howl
sense.
emanating from him is the source of the fear.
Got it. Perfect.
And we have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls against it. We're at disadvantage attacking the source of our fear.
Yeah. Well, yes, we're disadvantaged. I think on every at least
Yes.
attack rolls while
And
still in
ability checks.
ability checks. Yeah. Okay.
But your straight rolls because of Fairy Fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
For him. For him.
Yep.
Oh, I need to roll for Fairy Fire.
This is
No, not anymore.
not going
What? No, no,
I
no,
rolled
no,
a
no,
natural
no,
2.
no,
We're
no.
twisting it. We're twisting it. We're twisting
Twist
it.
it.
Please.
Because we're cooked. If we
Come on.
14.
That's good, right?
Yeah, that
How much damage did you take?
Oh, yeah. I only took 5.
We're
So
good.
yeah, we're
Yeah,
good. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
my heart just exploded on
Yeah.
Oh wait, am I at disadvantage because of what just happened?
It's ability
Con-
checks.
it is
Okay.
ability, but
Okay.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
it's
good, we're
ability
good, we're
checks.
Okay.
Ability checks. It doesn't say all D20 checks.
Right. Frighten would be disgusting if it was also saving.
Yeah.
Ophelia.
Okay.
Gorga Knight.
So he is glowing now, so I can see him. So I will load around, and I've got you in my sights now.
I knew you were gonna say that.
How could you know? It's like I'm running through a list of Riot quotes.
Thanks, Riot.
Thanks, Riot. So I will fire off a round.
Look at our friends at Riot Games.
Because of fairy fire.
Thank you.
That's
We
why
love
did that.
you.
We love you.
You're at advantage now.
I am an advantage.
Because
Yeah.
well, now because the Sleep Storm is now gone.
Yes, you're at
And you're not
advantage.
afraid. You pass your free your
Yep,
fear,
correct.
right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
I did.
Ophelia is gonna blast
Yeah,
this guy
please.
straight to heaven.
Crit. Crit. Come on, one more.
Terrible. God awful. I don't think either hit. So, in that case...
I think we twist it.
I am of the same opinion.
I think we twist it. We need to do
you have a different
We
D20?
need to do damage.
The ecliptic rounds are so important.
What did you roll?
Bad.
What was your lowest?
Oh, like real bad?
11
Yes.
was my highest.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Let's twist
11
it.
total was your highest?
Yes.
Yeah. To
Sweet
hit.
Christmas.
I know.
Okay.
Would you like a different
power of
D20?
Agatha.
Yeah, somebody give me something good that works.
Literally any other D20.
I'm not giving you any of mine.
Hold on.
This was my other
Crabs is
crit.
good.
This has been rolling hot fire.
It's fair and dice.
Oh, fair
Oh,
dice,
fair dice
nice.
is good.
I
Fair
thought this
and
was
dice.
terrible. I'm gonna feel real bad.
No. You can't feel bad. It has nothing to do with
It's not
anybody.
you, it's
just have
me.
to
I'm
believe it.
cursed.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
It was faded.
It was like
me.
4, 4, and 3.
It's me.
It was faded.
But because that failed, I'm going to use one of my smooth operator traits, and my
Subclass?
shot will instead graze him.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
The Gray's weapon property.
The graze weapon property.
property still does damage, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Dexterity.
How does that read me what that does?
Let's see here. On a miss, you can activate the Graze Weapon Mastery. You can use this benefit a number of times equal to your Dex modifier. Oh, does this not do what I thought it did?
No, just keep going.
You regain 1 expended use when you
Yeah, so you just have to read what Graze does. It doesn't tell you what Graze does
So
in
click
there.
on Graze and might link it.
I don't know.
I believe it is Dex bonus, so probably if you have 5 + 5 Dex bonus, it'll do 5 damage.
It still deals 5 damage.
And
I believe that's
Dan,
right.
Yeah, that's what I
Dylan
thought.
officially says that it also
saw
still
some-
activates the
Ecliptic round?
ecliptic round. The feature, not
That's
the
what I
damage,
was
not the
trying
damage.
to
But-
get the hit with the round, because then I
Yes.
get the D12s.
Well,
so it's not the
right.
damage, but it's still.
So it doesn't matter
anymore.
It doesn't matter anymore. The shadow's gone.
Yeah.
I will allow it to apply the ecliptic round damage.
That's how I took it. If any damage
Okay.
occurs from the round, then
What have you
then
been rolling when you strike with ecliptic round?
2d12.
That's it?
Well, I've been rolling
All her normal damage plus
I've been
the
rolling
2d12.
2d6 for normal damage, 2 for my sneak attack if it applies, and then 2d12
So
for the
don't
ecliptic damage.
roll the normal damage. You may roll
So
the
just
ecliptic
roll the-
round and you may roll the sneak attack.
Okay.
Oh,
sneak attack?
Well, is it applied?
No. So how Graze works is that it's just 5 damage. It's just
Normal.
I don't
Got it.
roll.
Because it's just like it mixes chunk kind of deal.
You may roll the ecliptic round damage then.
Okay, so
So
just the
2d12 plus
D12s.
5. 2d12 plus 5.
I will take it.
You're very gracious.
You are.
Thank you,
You're very
benevolent
nice.
GM, benevolent GM. Hooray, everyone in
Your
the chat.
ass is kicked.
Yes.
It's one of
13
those
plus
things
5
where
is
if the
18.
ecliptic round touches him,
Yeah, it makes
That's
sense.
how I.
That's totally
yes.
fair.
by the
Says
will
if
of
a beam takes
Agathos,
damage from the bullet, it takes
It's
an
God
extra.
shit.
by the will of Agathos, there will be done.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
So
Oh,
what
I'm
did I
gonna
just say?
use all
18
of my-
total damage.
18?
Yes.
What am I on?
Does anyone know
I
how
will
many twists we have currently total?
use that
It was
adaptive
18
straight.
minus 4. No,
And I have
ignore the 4.
used
So it's
4
1
of those
2,
rounds
3,
total
4,
so
5,
far.
6, 7, 8,
Understood.
9. We have.
Ziggy.
What's 18
9.
minus 9?
9.
9.
Well
9 left.
done,
Thank you.
Ophelia.
My brain's
Raise the
going.
roof. I'm going to
Used a 4
kind of
yet.
like I'm gonna I have that little joystick on my grid boy screen. And I'm gonna edge it over
Should be 9
as the flaming sphere that's still floating in the sky shifts over. It's still 10 feet up in the air, but high enough up to get close enough to burn. I need him to make a dexterity saving throw. Viceroy, if Roy really is your name.
19.
Okay,
That's
that
fine.
And it's
succeeds,
Entropic
but he
Night
takes-
Lord now.
Very
It's no
good.
longer the Viceroy.
He takes 2.
It's Entropic Night Lord now.
I'm gonna call you Roy if I want to. That's gonna be 2 points of fire damage, but I still have all my things, so.
I didn't go to 3 minutes of demon school. Viceroy.
Fucking. He's still,
I didn't get
he's still got
elected
the
to
fire
Night
of
Lord
fairies,
for
correct?
nothing.
He's still, we're still fishing for crits?
Well, if you're advantage, roll that.
No, that was a dexterity saving throw. I used my bonus action to move my flaming sphere. I would like to use Scorching Ray because that seems like the play.
Well, you passed your saving throw, right?
Yeah. I have advantage on
Every single
3
one.
attacks.
Yes.
That feels correct to me.
That feels
Yes.
very delightful.
I am going to run the script for multi-thread as these 3 beams of hypergrid energy go flying out. The first one is absolutely going to hit with a natural 17. The second one is going to hit with an 18.
18 hits?
Thank you.
And the third is going to...
Come on.
Nope, 14.
Twist it. We need damage.
We need every damage we can get. Every damage.
Oh! Same. It's faded.
Our twists have
Our
not
twists have not been
helped us at all.
slapping. But thank you,
For the
chat.
Thank you, chat.
So I hit with 2, and that's going to be 46 fire damage. That's going to be 9 plus 11 is going to be 20 fire damage. Does it look like this is doing the full damage? Does he look like he's resistant to all of this?
I don't know how else to say this.
If it's capital R resistant, then I'd like to do a thing.
It does not look like he is resistant to the damage.
But he's taking less damage than normal.
Fighting him feels like fighting fate. But
Oh, this is Final Fantasy VII Remake now.
That's exactly what I thought.
the ghost swirling
I
around
jumped
you.
through a building.
Yeah.
Hi, wizards. What are you doing?
He is showing where.
Oh, he's wearing,
doing
he's
something.
wearing in Terran?
It's wearing a down.
You're definitely doing something. It does not feel as though he's resistant. It feels as though he considers this the death throes of skittering rats.
Moving doesn't mean
Jesus.
slipping or
That's
cutting
gone.
myself, correct?
Sleet storm is
That's gone. Sleep
That's
storm is
gone.
gone.
And I can see everyone now.
Yes.
I will race over and I will go. Pixel, come on! Get to the edge of the room quick! You gotta get out of the way of that spinning blade thing! Come on! And that will be my turn.
It is now the spinning blade thing's turn.
What are you waiting for? Come here!
What do you mean, spinning blade?
You all see as once more, dance, my blade, dance, drink in their essence, drink them dry. As the blade spins once more from the center of the room, you see the crackling, chaotic energy crush all throughout. Everyone within 10 feet once more makes a dexterity saving throw.
Me and
Oh
Pixel.
no.
And me. Oh, the blade.
I should have moved further.
You're not. You're good.
No, you're fine.
I am?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're more than.
I
like
use a
15.
twist.
Yeah.
Yes. We need to save damage here.
I'm not even gonna waste the twist. I'm just taking it.
11.
11.
Wow. You take 370.
I rolled
11, bro.
A 5 and a 3.
This isn't good, folks.
10 points of slashing damage to anyone who failed.
I go
3
down.
points of necrotic.
Shit, you go down?
I go down.
Fuck.
No more fairy fire.
That's bad.
My song that I was playing is done.
I don't have any way to solve this right now.
Don't worry, Ziggy, I'm coming!
Banks! No!
Well, group perception check.
Everybody? Uh-oh. This is what root means. Bad.
18.
I'm bringing down the average low with a 5.
17.
Yeah, me fucking too, bro.
20.
Perception? I got a 12.
The spinning, crackling blade draws all of your attention as it swirls in the room. You dive in different directions. You attempt to take cover. You attempt to avoid its slice. You see Pixel go down on the other side of the room. As it finishes its twirl, Ophelia, you'll notice first, you no longer see Morvain in the room.
Where'd he go?
Pixel, it's your turn.
Yeah, I guess I have to make a death saving throw, don't I?
Do we do our eyes closed?
Oh, yep.
Should we remove the mini?
Oh.
You may move the boss mini off the map.
Because I was on his shoulders, do I fall? What do I experience? Oh. Sorry, Mace.
I forgot about
You
that.
said it, not
I
me.
allowed it. I allowed it.
I didn't even try. I was trying to smash it.
Mace, I'm just going to message you the results so that chat doesn't even know.
Oh.
You sneaky.
If you, yeah, absolutely.
That's
You may
really
do that
nice.
if you'd like.
I like that a lot.
Everyone still keep their eyes closed.
Yep.
Co.
Uh-oh.
As the swirling blade fires this energy and its dancing might around the room, You feel the hand. You would see it first as he turns to ash and disappears. However, you still sit upon his shoulders. You feel a grasp around your body as he takes hand of you and casts you to the side. You clatter to the ground.
Fuck! Banks now! Okay.
Are we good to reopen our eyes?
Yeah. I just got to double check that I sent that to Mace and not someone who's name
I am
started
looking
with
at that dice.
You got a what?
What does that mean?
Right.
Posted on her Twitter, on her call-out post on her Twitter.com.
Yeah.
About saving Fryer.
Right.
Is Pike still grabbed or no?
I mean, he's gone.
No, he's
not.
Just got my shit kicked in is what happened.
So I look around. The sword's still there.
The sword's still there. The sword stands floating aloft in the center of the room. Not spinning, standing. He has seemingly vanished. Pike has dropped to the floor. Ko has been flung from where she stood atop his shoulders. Morvain seems to be gone.
There is no hope. Maybe we should have listened to him. I'm gonna run to Pixel if I can. We're gonna try. I'm gonna use my action to cast Cure Wounds as I inject her with medicine, and I will heal her for... Come on.
Decent.
15 points of healing.
Decent. Okay.
And I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna look around, and do I get any sense of if he's gone? Or can I... Because I'm afraid of him, but I can't see him. So I just want to get a sense of like...
Roll a perception check.
And I was healed successfully. Nothing's preventing that.
Nothing's preventing it.
11.
You were healed successfully.
I just don't trust you. Not anymore.
I don't play fair. That is for certain.
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
What was it? What was the roll?
11.
You don't sense.
Oh. Pixel, you gotta get away from that thing! Take cover!
Yeah.
Get with Ziggy!
Yeah, well,
And as my bonus
just
action,
a minute.
seeing that this sword is an object, or, Red is thinking it's an object,
Shatter it.
I am going to turn my knob, pull the trigger, and the aperture will narrow as I shoot a disintegration beam. Hopefully,
Thank
doing
fucking God.
some damage to this fucking sword.
Just break this
I
fucker.
hate Mace's face right now.
It's a 30-foot line.
So ominous.
I want to avoid Pixel, and so anything within 30 feet, 1, 2,
Oh no.
and 10 feet. So if he happens to be in here, he would also need to
Oh,
do
you're
this.
like wondering, might be invisible or like might be like
yeah.
Well, that's what it kind of sounded like.
yeah, reality shunted.
Any creature within the line must make a dex saving throw against the spell save DC. Take 2d8 force damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. A non-magical item, object that isn't being worn or carried takes the damage if it's in the line. If the beam destroys an object, the line continues past it. So, I don't even know if it's going to do anything to this thing, but I'll roll anyway, and I'll let you apply damage as possible. 7 points of force damage to any creature, and if they pass, even secretly, they would take 3 damage.
How do you want to do it?
What's the color of your disintegration beam?
The color is that familiar purple, but I think in this place, with the snow and the entropy and just the cool colors, the lack of heat, there are blues and indigos in the ether that you see, but it's almost like the beam turns into this deep blue as it fires through, almost being affected by hell itself.
The disintegration ray fires out from your cannon. It connects to the sword. It draws a line between the two of you, and your ray does not disperse. Instead, for a moment, it turns chaotic and warbles. It dances around the room as if playing jump rope. The laser blasts and shifts back and forth until from the sword, red light begins to pour up your tether towards you.
Shut it down! No, Red, shut it
beams.
I try to shut it down.
Oh, God.
That's my turn.
No.
No.
No, it's not.
No.
Oh my God. Not today.
Okay, I was just hoping like maybe next turn that'd be sort of a thing.
I don't think so. You've been a very bad boy, Rat.
Say the magic word.
Roll
We are so.
an Arcana contest.
Good luck, brother.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Come on. I haven't rolled above an 8 for like the
been a while.
last 6 rolls.
Have you used your
I think you
inspiration?
should twist this. You know what? Feeling, even if they're gone, the memory of those harmonic chimes and souls, I'm gonna try to push everything into this and try to just will this beam to turn green with the souls of everyone that we thought we had saved. And I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration.
You can do
and
it, Rat.
Pixel's inspiring words and music
I
to roll
believe
this.
in
Come
you.
on.
Does that cough up blood? No.
It's worse.
These dice, y'all.
So,
Y'all.
12.
The beam that forms between you. The red light charging like an angry wolf up the tether as it moves towards your cannon and it reaches the barrel. You fight with all of your might to push back. You think of the Rhapsody. You think of the harmony. You pour everything you can into it. You think of Pixel. You think of the song. You think of the motes of light. It's in that moment that around you, falling like snow, directly from above you in the center of the room, you see what looks like green motes of snowfall. You can't see its source, but about 12 feet off the ceiling, green light starts to pour forth as the harmony taps in and green eminence pushes back the red. From your barrel, rapidly charging forth, the green light fights back until it connects with the entropic blade. In an instant, once it reaches it, it is consumed in green energy. It explodes and shatters, casting demonic laser blasts of shard in all directions. You hear around you a calling of the chimes, before once more they are silenced. You hear as
nice
upside
fucking
down, attached to the ceiling.
Oh shit!
The visage of Archon Morvain
I picked up what you're putting
hangs
down.
Oh, no.
with his feet stuck to the ceiling. His wings wrapped about him like a cloak. He falls, disconnected, racked with pain from the destruction of his blade.
Hell yeah.
Fucking get his ass.
There is hope! We can do this!
Amazing.
It's like live stream versus meteor.
I know you could do it, Rat.
Where does he fall?
Dead center of the room.
Right on top of
amazing.
Pixel's head, it
Prone.
explodes.
Over the.
Oh god.
It's kind of. That's. I don't know. That's
Just Gallagher and Pixel.
Oh, am I still afraid of him? Do I make a save at the end of my turn?
Yeah. Good question.
Save at the end of your turn, I believe.
Come on. Come on. I'm gonna use a different d20.
How long does the fear last? If
Come on.
So I believe you get to make a save at after your turn. So anyone after the lair.
it hasn't been my turn yet.
Okay,
is my
it'll
point.
end automatically at the end of his turn.
Okay.
I humbly request one more twist.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been very generous giving them out. You take one.
The
Take some for
Gallagher.
yourself. Treat yourself.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, it was a sign. Fuck that. What is that? Looks good from here.
19.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm inspired by these chimes, man. And the fucking motes of harmony.
Oh, I was like, what are you rolling
Succeed?
for?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, you succeed.
Let's fucking
You're
go.
inspired by the power, the metaphorical, the literal beam of green light overtaking the red, destroying the blade, almost a metaphor of harmony, banishing the darkness of cacophony. but as of now, a metaphor is all it is. As yet, the Demon Lord stands in front of you, the Night Lord.
Sick.
He rises to his feet.
Foolish mortals! What do you think you are? You're nothing. Nothing in the face of entropy. You can't stand in front of my power, and yet you bay. You howl into the night at the dying of the light, but the long night is here. You will never usher brightness back amongst the stars. It is time to end this.
As he will stand and dash at. Are you invisible? Ophelia.
No.
Oh no.
His wings expand. They almost cover the length of the room. He spins on a dime, dashes at you, and swings with two giant claws. As they both crash down upon your head.
Hold on, back up.
Oh,
Don't.
What are you looking for?
The second was a natural 1.
Oh my gosh.
The first was a 21.
No.
That hits.
Alright, well, hope she's not just like straight up dead.
Yeah. Ophelia.
Thank you.
Ophelia.
Gorga Knight.
You take 11 points of damage. If it's relevant, 5 slashing and 6 slashing, 5 necrotic. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Eight.
8 with an 8. He raises you up.
The puppet of Agathos. They use you and cast you out when your usefulness is at its end. But you are always of use to me.
As he draws upon your life force, consuming you.
Uh-oh.
This feels like a boss fight, guys. I don't know how to say this.
Writhing as his grasp as your feet, now 6 feet from the floor, you feel the green motes of harmonic resonance leaving your body as they pour into his maw. You take 9 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by the same.
Oof.
How do I do that? Max HP modifier?
Yeah, HP modifier and then negative 9.
Okay. Yes, okay, got it. Oh, that ain't good.
I'm sorry.
Pike, right?
That's his turn. Pike.
Am I still feared?
No, that was the end of his turn that released.
Okay. Because that changes drastically what I can do.
So I'm not feared either.
Nobody, if you were feared, nobody is any longer
I
feared.
think I'm still afraid.
I can see that he's like hoisted Ophelia in the air and is like draining her essence, right?
Yes. It's very clear. Her feet kicking and writhing
I kind of push myself
as he
off
holds her 6
the
feet
wall.
off the ground.
I push myself off the wall where I'm between these two portals, and I just slough off one side of the jacket and the other side of the jacket because it's been split in two. And I shake it off my shoulders and I just say, Lightbringer, please. And I give everything I can to move 50 feet of movement and basically launch myself to spend another focus point to flurry of blows and try to rain kicks down on this guy's head to try to stop whatever draining of the essence that he's doing. So these are just straight up normal attacks. No advantage, no disadvantage, no nothing.
Correct.
Attack number 1. It's 21 to hit. Attack number 2. Much more to hit. Attack number 3. Even more to hit.
My boyfriend's gonna kick your ass.
That's gonna be 11, 12, 13, 14, 29 points of bludgeoning damage as I am just raining blows on this guy to try to get him to drop Ophelia.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
I will basically launch myself onto him as, again, I'm trying to like stop whatever like essence connection they have, and I'll reach over the top of his head and put my hand in his mouth to pull back as I hit him once, twice, and I pull back to try to channel the gauntlet and fire a blast of radiant energy directly into the side of his head.
That's awesome.
You leap upon him. You grab at his jaw. You rain down furious blows that fall like thunderstorms. Each blow lands heavier than the last. As you can tell, lasting impact falls about him. You grab your hand around his maw. His eye in the center starts to go wild as it senses.
Oh, it is like, oh my god.
As it senses it all nears the end. You grab the maw. You pull him back. His head goes upwards. As you light the end of your finger and you point it down his throat, and you go to fire the beam, he reaches up with Ophelia, and he crashes her into your body. Both of you are thrown through the room. You clatter to the ground. You take 10 points of slashing damage, the two of you.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
As the fiendish life is about to slip away from Viceroy Harkon Morvain, the abyssal eye at the center of his torso opens wide and dances around the room, chaotically, sensing the end, until it focuses on Pixel.
Oh,
You looked at me too long.
He instantly dashes forward, grabs you by the throat with his enormous claw. The shards of broken crimson glass, blade, and hilt swirl around the two of you amidst the darkness. I need you to make a charisma saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh no.
I got a natural fucking 1.
No!
I got a 15 and a 1.
Twist it.
Can I twist it?
Oh yeah. Unless he dreads you.
It's a 4.
Okay.
You tried. You tried.
Okay.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, charisma. That's 11.
There's been so many.
That's been the DC this whole time. Yeah.
That's an
The whole
11.
time.
You feel your consciousness fade away. As all of you watch, a green and golden light escape from your mouth, along with your last breath, as your soul is ripped from your body. It's pulled into the deep red pupil of the black eye in his abdomen.
Pixel!
I scream.
What the?
Pix!
No!
Darkness surrounds you as ash and snow drift onto you in a black abyss as you wander through the shadows. You've been here before. But this time, it's not a dream. While you can barely see your own hand in front of you, after you're searching through the gloom, you finally see glints of misty green motes far ahead. As you approach, you hear scared voices as you see more and more motes appear in your vision. The souls of Vassin are still here, still themselves, just like you. Many are green, but you see some crackling with a dull red, and you know with a sad realization that these are corrupted by cacophony beyond repair and on the way to becoming discordant.
Oh, you poor things.
Others are empty, gray, and dull, fully drained and consumed by Morvain to fuel his dark work. And then amidst the chimes, hums, and voices of these motes, you hear the sniffling and whimpering of a child.
Who's there?
Then through the darkness, you see the shape of a human boy. You approach, and before you is the form of the little peasant boy you knew was Harkon Morvain years ago. He looks up at you, his eyes filled with tears and hate. An enormous black pit surges at the center of his torso.
Hey, little man. Looks like it's just us down here right now. Tell me what's wrong.
What are you doing here? How did you get in here? Nobody comes here.
I don't know. I might be dead. Not sure. What are you doing in here?
Sometimes I think I'm dead too.
I'm gonna get down next to him. Not touching him yet, but just like on my knees in front of him.
Why, what would make you think that? Look at you. You look strong to me.
I'm not strong. Nobody comes to visit me.
I know what that feels like.
All I ever wanted. I just wanted to be accepted. I just wanted people around me to care that I existed. That I was me. That I was here.
That you were special. Because there's only one of you.
I knew of all of them. You would understand.
Yeah, I do understand. I know what it's like to feel like no one sees you, especially the people you love the most. When your dad's too drunk to know that you're coming home late, just hoping he'll notice at all that you came home. When your mom's so worried about your dad, she doesn't realize that you're spiraling too. You just want them to see you.
There were good times, you know.
I know.
And at this point, I'll reach out and I'll put my arms around him.
I know there were. Your mom used to like that song too, didn't she? The one on the radio?
Yeah.
My mom used to sing it to me when she was having a good night. She'd come in and say, "That wasn't your daddy last night, Pix. The things he said, that wasn't your dad, it was the drink." But she never said it wasn't your fault.
No. She never did.
No. And then the next day, it's like the song never even happened. And no one would know if you left your room, or if you came home too late, or if you lived or died.
I always envied the people who had more good days than bad ones.
Me too. I would walk around the town late at night and look into the windows and see the families, the kids, with the ma and pop, the kid, and think, one day that could be me. If I do the right things, if I do everything I need to be seen, someone will look at me like that. But it wasn't your fault. You were enough. You were always enough. They were the ones that were broken, not you. And I know it's a little late, but I see ya.
He looks up at you, makes eye contact for the first time. I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Oh, buddy. We're all gonna die someday.
I'm afraid, Miss Pixel.
I know. I'm afraid too, but you're not alone. Come here, lay on my lap. Come on. Let me sing you a little song, alright? One you know so well.
And I'll run my hands through his hair.
You said, go slow. I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time.
And Pixel just continues to sing, her voice cracking, as she sings time after time, just over and over.
It's gonna be alright.
Your lullaby drifts through the darkness, and the radiant neon of your globulin biology illuminates brighter and brighter as the drifting motes circle around you, as the harmonic mist swirls and oscillates between green and gold. The light becomes brighter and brighter until the void at the core of the peasant boy beside you shrinks and shrinks, as it is not filled but replaced with light.
You're not alone, buddy. Not anymore.
The boy lets out a sleepy yawn and rubs his eyes as he lets out a contented sigh before snuggling down beside you, resting his head on your lap.
Good night, sweetheart.
And I'm gonna kiss him on the forehead.
You feel his breathing slow as he falls asleep, continuing to calm until his chest stops rising or falling.
Time after time.
You blink, and suddenly, you're back in the throne room as the glowing red of the castle's tubes and machineries radiates around. You're absolutely drenched in blood and still in the clutches of Viceroy Harkon Morvain. At first you think you've been torn apart, but from how cold the blood is, you now know that it's fiendish. Then you realize that you're holding a jagged shard of crimson glass from the shattered Helmir, and that you've plunged it deep into the Discordant's throat. There's a moment of quiet. Then, there's a musical crescendo, as countless motes gush out of the wound around your improvised blade. The room fills with misty light as the souls of Vassin are freed from their devourer. The moment that follows is perfectly still. Morvain looks at you with stunned eyes before dropping you to the floor and falling to the ground. His body shifts and changes from horrific ascended fiend to vampire Varg. Then finally, to the human Imperial you witnessed fall to his demons. His skin turns gray as cracks form along paper-like flesh as his ragged breath rattles in his chest. His eyelids flutter as he looks at you one last time, covered in his own blood. Songbird, you look good in red. His head falls back. His eyes close, and Viceroy Harkon Morvain crumbles into ash. With the death of the Viceroy, the portals to Cacophony close, and there's nothing but metal behind them. Pixel, you continue to sing your song. The song that joined with the harmony. The one that ushered the souls of Sturlock out of their cacophonous bounds.
I do.
Back. The swirling green of harmonic souls whirl all around this room. You all see as Pixel returns once more, her soul poured back into her form, held aloft by the Viceroy. The crimson glass plunged into his chin. You see him fall back. You listen to him as he ushers his final words, and then falls to the ground and turns to ash. A tornado of green souls disperses from his form in the room, swirling all around you. Once more, the doors to the balcony crash open. Pixel, playing her true harmonic resonance tune to usher, to piper the souls back from the brink of cacophony. To usher these souls back from where once they were lost, now they are shepherded. They cascade out the balcony, out into the open air, once back into the night. All souls that she could rescue from Morvain fly out and up as they ascend towards Sturlock.
Is it over? Pixel, are you okay?
No, Ziggy, I'm not okay.
No, but you're alive!
Yes, you're alive! We're alive! I run forward, and I don't care how much damage. I try to tackle grab Pixel and give her the biggest hug.
I'm already hugging Ko from behind at the same
Get
time.
here, Ziggy!
We all
Yes!
Come on.
Yes!
Come on, let's get over. Come on,
We're
I'm gonna help the
alive.
Feely up.
Are you all right? I am
I'm
weeping.
gonna live. I'm gonna
Mikey
live.
is weeping. Ko is weeping. Everybody's weeping. I'm hugging Pixel. I'm hugging Ziggy.
You're alive.
Yeah, I'm alive. It was just... He was just a broken little boy.
Is he at rest now?
I hope so. I think so, yeah.
Then we did it.
We did it, yeah. It didn't feel great, but it also felt good at the same time.
You did it.
You did it, Pix! You did it! Hey!
I thought you were goner.
We did it. We did it. And those souls, some of them we were able to bring peace. Okay, we couldn't get all of them, but guys, we did so much good today.
Look at all the. Are they going back to their homes?
I think so, yeah.
Almost in stunned silence for me, I'm gonna kind of stumble out to the balcony if I can. It's open. And I want to look up and I want to see. Do I see the fucking life stream shooting back down to fucking Vassy?
For the first time, you walk out onto the balcony. Surrounding you, these black, not gates, but railings as they meet a point towards the edge. The step that Harkon, the Viceroy, the Night Lord, stood at as he once opened his maw and consumed the souls of Sturlock. The reverse now takes place as you stand there, next to this fiendish black engine that blasted its terrible red light towards Sturlock, now completely defunct. You look up. You see the slithering trail of the souls of Harmony, the souls of Sturlock, moving back towards the planet, attempting to find respite in their forms once again.
I'll walk up to Rhett. Kind of stumble up to him. Can you help me out?
Yeah, just say what you need.
Give me a light.
I gotcha. I'm gonna move the giant flame.
No, fuck it.
I'll reach into my pocket, and I always have a spare lighter just in case.
I lost mine in a scuffle. Thank you.
It's like a blowtorch.
Nice job in there.
Like a creme brulee torch.
We live to see another day.
Yeah, we did.
Sheesh, you know how much energy this fucking cooks? I'll just miss the flaming sphere.
Cole,
Yeah, Pigs.
come over. I want to go see Rhett and Pike.
Just like how I carry around Hank, I will then stand up with both Ziggy and Pixel under my arms, and we'll walk over to the
I'm a
balcony.
big boy. That's
That's a big boy.
I'm a big girl. Yeah. Oh wow. Gosh, a lot of bathroom burritos. 6. Okay, got it.
just doesn't awaken something in me.
And I'll join the other 3 at the balcony as we watch the stream of these moats going up, down, but up to back to Vasa.
Nice work,
I'll have
everybody.
you put me down.
Yeah.
Nice work.
I'll draw some blood up and I'll take out my stim pack and just go in my leg.
I don't want to end up like that. You all mean way too much to me to end up like that.
And I'll reach into my pocket and I'll pull out my my Cali Compact with all my glimmer in it. And I'll open it up.
It's time to say goodbye. Say goodbye to vices.
And I'll walk over to the edge and I'll toss it.
You do so. And the gravity here is so much less that when you throw it out, it cascades away from you like it's as if swept up in the wind. And it continues to just float into the distance in the direction casted.
I made a promise when we went into this that I'm gonna need your help.
Of course, Pigs.
And yours.
We're gonna get you through this.
We just went to hell and back.
There
Kicking
was,
a little bad habit's gonna be fucking easy for you, Pigs.
there was a time I didn't have much to live for. But now every day I wake up and I got a lot to live for.
We love you, Pixel. And it's important to get over one's vices. Would you like a pudding pack?
Yeah, actually I would. You got one of those little wooden spoons? I like those ones.
And some Dunkaroos. And
Oh my god, Dunkaroos!
Here. I'm just handing out 1 HP.
Oh,
yeah.
Anyone who wants it. I've got 20 of these fucking things.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love these pudding packs.
Oh man, the actual like, light blue, non-transparent fruit snack is the fucking best. I don't know what this
Why
shit
don't they
is.
just make only that? Just that in the pack.
It's so fucking good. Oh, it's so good.
Guys, we almost died horribly in hell.
Yeah, we were in hell. I was in hell.
My left eye is like swelling shut. My neck is severely bruised. You can't see it, but my ribs are bruised. I look at all of you and I say, my bastard ruined my jacket.
I can fix it for you.
It's in shreds. It's a fucking disaster.
We're gonna have to get you a new jacket. I'm
Where the
shockingly
fuck am I gonna get another one like that?
I can't fix it for I'll make you a new one. And then you can match me and Co. Come on, do the pose, Co. I know, it really hurts. I'm bruised on my back.
I really appreciate the thought. Thank you.
There's enough room for a third in the back.
Let's work on it.
Do you think it's over?
I don't know.
If it's not over now, just fucking take me back to Cacophony.
I think...
Feed me to the wolves.
I think this time it is.
I hope you're right.
I don't feel him like I did before.
Well, that's a good sign.
Good.
I reach into my pocket, and I pull out the Whispering Shard. Is it doing anything?
No, that's dangerous. Why would you do that? Just put it back. Just put it back.
Roll an investigation check at
dumbass.
advantage.
Damn. Finally fucking rolled great. It's a natural 17. And with my investigation, it's an 18. Through one eye.
You squint at it. You recall when you cast it across the room of the Rhapsody when you prayed to Alara at first, and it summoned you a cascade of visions. For now, the entropic quarter of the Whispering Shard seems to dim.
Well, that's another good sign. And I'll stick it back in my pocket.
I need you to roll a group perception check.
Uh-oh.
Group perception?
Now I get a natural 20.
Okay!
I got a dirty
That's very
20.
That's
funny. I get a dirty 10.
Perception, eh?
I get a 20.
A 24.
Let's fucking.
I get a 12.
Oh wow, the combat's over.
24.
We're all rolling 20 plus.
God damn.
What did you do, Mace? What kind of curse did you put on us?
Oh.
You notice two things
No, not this music.
quickly. A loud noise. A whizzing. Pixel, it catches your attention first.
Yeah.
Rhett, you're distracted by something else. Pixel, you look up. One of the spires of this black tower has cracked. It's crumbling and it's falling to the moon beneath you. Not rapidly, but it descends. The tower begins to rumble. Rhett, you are distracted because something occurs to you. Archon Morvain is dead. Is dead. He was powering the tower. The protections that you enjoyed from ether poisoning are dispersed. You stand atop the balcony on the moon of Sturlock, beset upon on all sides by ether.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but...
We gotta go. I go to the edge of the balcony, look over the parapets, and I look down. Is that a direct path to get out of here?
It is arguably the directest path to get out of here.
Ooh. All right, everybody. Get close. I will gather everyone around as I pass my gun back. And instead I will reach back and I'll just turn a crank, a lever. Ooh. And there will be like a gravity pulse from the pack itself as I cast Featherfall on everyone. I don't know if we need it because there's low grav, but just to be safe, to make sure that we get enough clearance from the tower, I want to make extra sure that our gravity is lowered even more. All right. Over the edge.
Over the edge, hey Ziggy.
We're jumping?
We're gonna jump. It's just like hazard-esque. Looks like we're gonna have to jump.
You want to toss me?
Yeah, Pix.
Yeah. Badass.
Pix, you ready?
Yep.
Yeah! As I then immediately follow suit and jump off. Come on, Ziggy!
I'm too horrified. I will immediately cast Load Balancer and sort of like a boogie board. I will get on top of it and gently push off of the railing.
What is Load Balancer? You're like flying disc?
It doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
But I just think it's funny looking.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I will calmly flick the last of my cigarette off the balcony as it just kind of drifts.
It just
low
drifts
gravity.
forward.
And I will
in
silently
gravity.
offer my hand to Ophelia. And then follow behind with everybody else.
I'm on the balcony and watching my found family, my crew, my true loved ones float harmlessly towards the surface of the moon. I'm about to kind of get up on the parapet and jump down, and then I pause for a second. I look back into the room. I walk back and I pick up Pike's shredded jacket off the floor. I fold it up gingerly. I put it in my pocket. I got big pockets.
It's a mess. It's covered in blood.
It's covered in
like
blood. And I will then go and I will jump off the balcony and join them.
What are you doing? Stop.
Unfortunately, I hit the wrought iron fence that's around the entire
Saruman. Yeah, like Saruman in the deleted scene. No! Tens of thousands.
Oh my god. Holy.
Roll a perception check as you enter the room to get Pike's jacket.
No,
What?
God, what have I done?
we all, as we're floating away, we all watch as he's eviscerated.
I could have just triggered the cutscene. No.
We're all 750 feet away, and you roll for initiative.
We have to go through every room again.
With an 18, you see his jacket on the floor. You're able to pick it up.
I do so.
You may turn and leave.
That's
You may choose to turn and leave.
concerning.
All right, I do, and I leap
me.
off the balcony with and join my friends.
You do so. You all descend towards the moon of Sturlock.
He hates us. I
Very
really feel he hates us.
slowly.
You know what I've
The
realized?
gravity pull of the moon itself lightens your fall. However, with the gravitational magics of Rhett, even more gingerly do you soar towards that pockmarked gray surface of the moon. You make your way almost halfway to your personal starcrafts before you touch ground on the moon. Oh, thank God. You make haste to run the rest of the way, knowing that you are racing over exposure to ether poisoning. And I'll need everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20. Now I get the 20s.
19,
20.
Shit.
9.
22.
25.
You know,
Do we still have the -2 con?
No.
No.
That
long
cleared
That
after the
cleared
long
because
rest.
of the thing. Yeah, I thought.
I got a 15. That's on the edge.
Mace, I think that you are treating us like this because you are punishing us for the fact that you're not in a Mikey Permanent campaign. And I think that that's really unfair.
I'm actually so pissed that I had to do this while Mikey was DMing. I was like, what kind of bullshit is that? What the fuck? Mikey comes out of retirement while I gotta do a season finale? Fucking bullshit.
That's pretty rough.
What the hell? What kind of timing is that?
That's rough, buddy.
Connection. Mental connection. Synchronicity. Connection.
12.
Under a 15,
I got a 9.
you fail. You feel the...
Oh, shit.
15 passes.
15 passes.
Oh, thank
Okay.
goodness.
You feel...
Oh, I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration.
Hell yeah.
I succeed.
I still have mine. Shit.
You feel
Yeah, might as
the-
well use it.
You feel the ether pushing around your form, pushing it on your lungs. You find it just a little bit more difficult to breathe. You find yourself a little wearier. You take 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
That,
I do
you
not.
know, that's fair.
I do not.
I accept that.
I do not.
Well, I accept it.
I don't.
Well, I do.
I didn't accept.
I'm accepting it right now.
Now you'll see he re-rolled it.
What are you guys even arguing over? I'm so lost.
I don't know.
What's happening?
We're in Quibbly Portia mode. So it's weird.
We're preparing for Monday.
That's right.
You make your way racing back towards your starcrafts, your individual starfighters that were docked on the moon. You find them without issue. Nobody slows you down. Nobody stands in your way. There is no one left. You find your ships, and once more, you take back to the stars.
Let's go, Thunderfang! We did it!
Let's go, executioner. No? Okay.
I'll send over the radio comms. We're headed back to Vassin.
Yeah.
That should be the plan, Rhett.
We gotta see who made it.
Make sure we're all clear coming in.
You got it. If there's anyone left. And I'll try to radio to see if there's anyone there, and if not, we're just gonna land.
I would say at this point, you would call out on the radio, and you would not get a response, but you wouldn't feel yet as though that's strange because it's still relatively early.
Everything's all fucked up too, man. I mean, like, you know.
Everything's pretty all fucked up.
Yeah. Right after a horrific disaster in the city.
Hey guys, what's the over/under on there being any russet loaf now? Is it like the tower? Is it all like all the loaves imploded?
I think we blew it all up, Ziggy.
But I mean, kind of wanted the russet loaf.
I mean, yeah, after I saw it, once they liked it, I kind of wanted to try it now, but we really should have. We just survived. Ow!
Remember the whole thing we just went through with
Yeah.
the devices?
Yeah, but it's not gonna be, it's rare now. And, just this one last time, just a slice.
Just a slice.
Ziggy.
Can I? Oh.
No, go ahead.
Where are we talking over our comms?
Yeah,
100%.
You're all flying back to Vassin. You also know that that's where the Rhapsody was docked. You had left it there as you took to the stars to go to the moon in your individual ships. You'd have to go back there anyway to get back to the Rhapsody. But also presumably just to check on the effects of the town, what's happened, what's going on. You're making your way back there. And as you're flying, you're chatting over comms, decompressing.
I would want to try to radio message back to Belvedere since we got cut off and just let him know. If I can get through, let him know that we're safe and
We're not dead.
thank him for his information.
Yeah.
Did we take the Rhapsody, or did we leave the Rhapsody in space when we took our
Rhapsody's back in space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, in space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for keeping me honest.
Yeah.
Far off. Hank has it like.
Right.
Yep.
It was buried in like an asteroid field, so he didn't see it approaching. You didn't
I
even
would-
take the Rhapsody to Vassin.
Yeah.
So he would detect you. That's right.
I will
that's right.
also radio to Hank and let him know we're okay. Buddy, we survived, we did it. And you can have unlimited Digibones.
Unlimited Digibones!
For
Woohoo!
1 day.
For the next year!
2 days.
Next month.
3 days. We can talk about this later.
Silica, we live. Prepare the drum.
I crashed my ship.
I refuse to roleplay that with you.
You're a sick fuck, son. But I love you.
We're one twisted family, man. Oh God.
Hey guys!
You're able to call back to Belvedere. Mistress Ophelia,
Belvedere,
what happened?
we made it. I can't thank you enough for the information and for the stim packs of anything. You really saved us.
Well, I never lacked doubt in your abilities, mistress.
Thank you.
I knew you would banish that darkness. I can't wait to hear the tale when you make your way back home, when next you do.
I'll see you soon.
Sooner than you might think. The comm goes off.
What is this for?
Hecko!
Yeah, Pix.
Guess what?
What?
I named my ship.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, I gotta do the thing, right?
Do it, Pix.
This is Pix aboard the Light Sprite. Over.
Hey.
That's really good.
Yeah, now you name yours.
The T-Rect.
No.
The
No.
DPS.
No.
The kill switch.
No.
The Oblivion Cataclysm.
No.
The back door.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
No, absolutely.
Under no
Ziggy.
circumstances.
Come on,
Ziggy, I
no,
cannot
no,
in
no,
good conscience
no, no,
let
no.
you name your ship that.
Ziggy, try the thing. Do what I did. This is Ziggy aboard the. Do it.
This is Ziggy aboard the Hyperion.
No, back door. You're supposed to say back door.
Hyperion?
What? No, that was pretty good, actually.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that
Yeah, we'll try the whole thing then.
Ziggy. What is it? Ziggy out.
This is Ziggy.
This is Ziggy.
Aboard the
Hyperion.
Over.
Go on the
Over.
Thunderfang, loud and clear, Ziggy, loud and clear, Hyperion. Bring it down to Vassin. I think that's what you say. Over.
They're getting the hang of it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Hold on. Silica.
We'll see how long it sticks.
You make your
Pike will
way.
be in the lead.
Yeah.
I'll be bringing up the rear.
I'm just making those noises.
I'm gonna occasionally.
Yeah, the sparrow flies straight. You're just.
I think Pike's been brain damaged in the fight.
I'm gonna occasionally race with Ko, hoping that she will let me
You got
win
one eye
on
shot, so you got like a
occasion.
depth perception.
The six of you fly safely towards Vassin. Ko, Pixel, dashing towards the planet, approaching ever closer. For the first time in a long time, as you put distance between you and this moon, since the very beginning, really, you start to feel a sense of calm. As you land on Vassin, you try and make the classic hails, the calls and responses to Doc. Nobody meets your call, but you'll see as you land at that familiar spaceport as you come down, where once people were working, handling boxes, now no one seems to be at the spaceport. But what's also interesting is when you had run to the ships to go to the moon, you don't see any of the bodies that were there at the time, as their souls had been ripped out of them and they were flying to the moon. You now are met by effectively just an empty spaceport as you land.
Looks like either they cleared the dead or maybe we saved some of them.
Well, either way, that means somebody's up and moving.
Right? We saw bodies here, right? Or they looked catatonic at least.
Yeah.
Pix, you guided the souls back. We saved people's lives.
That's fucking crazy.
That is fucking crazy.
That's punk rock shit right there, Ko.
That's from fucking hell.
Yeah, punk rock shit in hell.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We did it.
It feels really good. I mean, I know that was always sort of part of the deal because we were looking for bounties, and that's like, you know, serving justice in our own way, even though it's a little extrajudicious. But we actually did some good. We helped.
Yeah.
You have this conversation.
I wonder what Daddy's doing.
Huh? Oh, Leather Daddy.
Yeah, I
Do
hope.
you think he survived?
There's not a
We should
chance.
just see what happened. We should check on people.
Can Ko and I go see Leather Daddy, like, right away? He's
You didn't
very,
need him.
he's
Look,
very important
It's
to us.
more of a grim curiosity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Given the circumstances, and given that, you know, you were the key to winning all this and us surviving and having a wonderful victory, just this once as a treat, you can go check on Leather Daddy.
Did you hear that, Ko? Dad's gonna let us go check on Leather Daddy.
Pike and I'll check out the sheep's bladder.
When you put it like that, I don't really want to do it anymore.
But you gotta come with me. I don't want to go alone.
You know, Pix. You know, we saved him from hell. We'll see how he's. We'll see if he's alive.
Good deal, Red. I'm excited to go slam more beer.
You make your way towards the town of Vassin, and as you're moving, you start to approach the, not approach, we'll say you start to, you get to the edge. You see past all those familiar white buildings with the slightly colorful rooftops, all in a single color, the reds, the blues. As you look out, you see the once manor of the Viceroy in an area that was blanketed in snow. You now see a snowmelt has taken place. You see some green grass propping up in some places, but still very new. Snow still tends to cover in some of the shadowed areas, as the warmth has not yet been able to reach there. But you do feel a palpable warming to the area in comparison to when you were here before. You also can start to hear a commotion towards the center of town. And it's as you make your way towards there, you start to hear a lot of noise, shouting, crying, laughing, grasping. As you move towards there, you see most all of the townsfolk that seem like they would be in this city left is here gathering, looking for other survivors. You see they've begun to put up a board with different photos of people they're still searching for, families looking for lost loved ones still. But you see many of the people of Sturlock in this place alive, return to their forms, certainly withered and been through an ordeal, but standing and with you again.
Well, it's a good sign.
Yeah. Hopefully, we didn't lose too many of them.
Yeah, but now, I think we, killed all their police force and also, all of their ruling local government.
Good.
Yeah.
No, we've created a power vacuum. Anything could happen. This place could fall to anarchy at any
Well, we
moment.
should just go tell Leather Daddy that he should take up his rightful role as leadership in this town.
You think that he really has the leadership qualities necessary
You should
to
see what
bring people together?
I do.
Following a horrible tragedy.
I feel like he's got a very dominant personality.
While they're having this conversation, I'm gonna turn to Red and say, look, I know how we both feel about the Empire, but I might know somebody we can trust and call in a favor for. This place is gonna be a mess without at least somebody coming to help fix things.
I mean, I don't even know if we need to necessarily call anyone. I feel like the Empire's gotta know, right? Maybe not. But look, I trust you, Pike, whatever you think.
I think we can trust this guy. Just give me some time. And I would like to attempt to call in a favor from somebody. I'm happy to message you.
Yeah, message me.
Whatever he's doing, I'm gonna use function patch to help.
Okay. Oh no! You use function patch to read his texts.
I want to know what you're doing.
Well,
Co and I go to see Leather Daddy.
Okay.
I'm at the pub with
Sorry,
Red.
he died.
Red and I are enjoying.
Basically anyone who's just hanging, we're drinking beer.
We're having
drinking
some nice pumpkin spice lager.
what was it called?
Yeah, there was
Shit, it was something Red Banner.
Oh.
Anyway, we're drinking that.
Oh, Red Banner. Did I write that one down? Hold on.
Everyone goes to the tavern at first. You've been through a wild ordeal, to say the least. You need a moment off your feet because you chose to be off your feet, not because a giant entropic Night Lord has thrown you through a portal to hell or has crushed you into a pile of glass, but because you decided to sit in a chair and have a drink. In that time, Pike, you send a message. There's a brief...
You've also neither confirmed nor denied Daddy's current existence.
I know.
Okay, all right, I'm just making sure.
He's getting there.
I need to know.
Andy is really concerned about Daddy.
Because we haven't met him yet.
No.
We haven't met him yet.
I want to know if we get to walk over Daddy's
This
doorstep.
season cannot end without me. Well, we'll see.
You send a message. There is you see a pending response. It pauses for quite a while until one word comes back. Inbound.
Yes! What? We'll see.
You go search for Leather Daddy.
Come on, Pike, you gotta come with us. You'd really like this guy.
You move into the center of town, you start moving through crowds, you pick up on snippets of conversation, anybody who goes. You do hear things, you do understand, you have just killed the Viceroy, the ruling entity of this land. They're still trying to find members of their security force. They're trying to find people to reestablish some form of order, but they are, at moment, rudderless. Pike, you believe that, given time, you may have begun a path to help that. You start moving through these crowds looking for Leather Daddy. Do you see him? Do you see the leather driving cap, his burlish figure, the hairy bare arms, the barrel-chested man? Do you see those leather overalls? Do you hear the crack of a whip? Instead,
the slap of his
he did in fact have a whip. That's canonical.
The slap of his naked cheeks.
You were there. He had a whip. You were there. The clapping of people as he walked by, because he was very popular. Until you see on the board a visage looking. You see the smiling, mustachioed form. You see that 5 o'clock shadow, the smiling face winking consistently in the poster. Leather hat, leather driving cap, leather coveralls, hair like a forest in his chest, in between 2 straps of leather, giant bare arms on either side of him, as the missing poster for Leather Daddy has been posted to the town board.
Pixel, is this him?
Daddy's dead.
Pike, it is unmistakable that there could be no other person. If someone is named Leather Daddy, there's no possible
I take a long drag on my cigarette.
It could be. You don't ask the question.
And I look at Pixel and I say, this feels like fighting fate. as I flick the cigarette away.
You know, Pixel, it wasn't. We couldn't have expected to make it out of this challenge without any casualties.
Do you think we got him killed in the Russet Loaf riot?
It's always possible, but sometimes sacrifices have to be made.
He was ravenous for Russet Loaf when we were leaving.
Just about everybody was, Pix. They couldn't get enough of that shit.
He was bursting.
He was a greedy gobbler.
Oh, he was a hungry guy.
He was a greedy gobbler.
He was slobbering for a slice.
Positively palpitating.
Well, may he rest in peace. We'll pour one out. Let's go to the bar.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, you all head back to the bar.
Oh, thank God.
What a detour.
Worth.
I already got you one. There'll be a glass of Penn's red banner sitting there in front of you.
Is he all right?
You should have seen that one.
No,
poster,
he's dead,
that missing
probably.
poster.
He's dead, probably?
Oh, we didn't make it.
Oh, dang. I slipped a 20 note over to Rhett.
I'll take out my cash full and I'll add it to the list. And...
Oh, God.
Anthem 2, The Search for Leather Daddy. Thanks, Dan.
It's a very good Star Trek 2 reference, I think.
That's great.
Y'all want beers? It's pretty good.
Can I have milk?
I mean, it's called the sheep's bladder. They gotta have milk, right?
I'm trying to cut out all my vices. I'm afraid alcohol or cigarettes and stuff like that might spark the need for, the good
Yeah, just trying to kick the habit. Come on.
Well, you want a beer?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, well, now I want one.
One beer, one milk, and the 3 of us are probably maybe on our 2nd or 3rd drink at this point.
Something right
And
there.
a waitress does come out, not the same as before, as they're trying to organize staff, trying to reclaim some semblance of normal life, and this place is buzzing. A lot of the people that have survived this event, many have turned to the sheep's bladder for a moment's respite, a moment's peace, a moment to quiet the storm of chaos that exists outside. Though many have been saved, it's a long road to recovery. And on the table in front of you, a glass of milk, several pal heavies, and whatever else you'd like
Turns
is
out that
delivered
this
to
bar
you.
ferments its milk, so it's 30%.
What a nightmare.
Also a solid.
Drinks, yeah.
That was stop.
It's actually too far. I can't look at you.
That was too far.
I can't look at you.
You need to go home.
After everything that's happened tonight, that was too far.
That was too far.
Got a nice green
You for an entire
You should be
leather
ashamed
daddy
of yourself.
death eulogy, and I
Yeah.
can't say solid.
You are never
can't.
allowed to be mad about Arabelle's crab cake ever
You should be
again.
ashamed of yourself.
You foul beast. Oh, God.
Beastie. And you continue to sit there and you drink for as long as you'd like.
I'm not even looking out for like enemies. Like I am so exhausted from the day. Like
100%.
all I want to do is just not move and have people put alcoholic beverages in front of me. Like Ziggy is just fucking spent.
I will have I'll be on my second or third beer, and I'm gonna see whatever food they have, making sure it's not russet loaf. I'm gonna try to go to the jukebox.
I would say that the food offerings are extraordinarily light right now.
Russet loaf.
But a moment ago, I mean, not even a full day, all crop aside from russet loaf was completely decimated. That was their almost exclusive form of sustenance. Now even that was destroyed. This town is desperate for something to fill that void. And unless you are not able to procure any form of food, only drink. You make your way to the jukebox.
Hey Cole,
Yeah?
do they have what's new Clauderan? I have a funny prank in mind.
That's very funny.
No.
Okay.
I look at us right there. I fucking hate that song.
You know, Rhett, because you really are the glue of this whole crew.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna punch through and I'm gonna look through.
You don't have to say that.
You know, I am gonna play the song. You know, I'm feeling really emotional and wistful, and for you, I'll punch in the numbers. As I play the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, but it's Fitzgerald is spelled with an X. And Edmund has a silent W.
Where is the X?
and if Edmund has a silent W.
Got it, okay.
So it's very sci-fi and spacey.
Songs that sound like the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald.
I bet you can find that and just filter the instrumental. I promise you that's on Epidemic Sound.
Epidemic sound.
No, Cole, no, look, I've already had enough tears for today. I don't need to hear that song right now.
Too late, I already did it. I should have done, if you're gonna be ungrateful, God, I should have done some metal shit. Fine.
No, it's fine. It's a good song.
Oh, you know what we could listen to?
What?
Baby Shark.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that, Pix.
Okay.
Because we had an amazing experience and an awful experience.
Your song's on.
Man, what a bummer.
I assumed you meant Baby Jazza.
I smack the jukebox and hopefully to kick it to the next one, and it's basically yes.
Oh, wow.
Fucking,
That went
really well. Okay, that's much fucking better. Okay, Imperial peasants, let me introduce you to real music. Now I sit back down.
And the tones, the raucous tones of heavy metal strike out through the through this inn. You see a couple of people like, what the fuck? And then you see a couple of people like, oh heck yeah, okay. It's starting to whip up a little bit of a positive vibe in here.
Oh, thanks, Cal. This is banging.
Right?
This ain't bad.
Well,
Hey, Cole.
yeah, Pix.
We probably can't do it here, but you want to get some tattoos?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's all get tattoos.
Well, what kind of tattoo?
We'll figure something out to commemorate our victory.
Yeah.
Even Ophelia's probably gonna get one, right?
I don't do tattoos.
Well, except for this one.
Except for this one, yeah. It'll be
Except for this one.
We'll see.
What are you thinking?
I also don't really do tattoos.
Well, yeah, but except for this one.
I came close once, but I couldn't decide what I wanted.
Well, except for this one.
We just came back from literally hell.
Yeah.
Well, can we take some time to like think on what it would be?
Yeah, no, of course. We should get tattoos without them.
Yeah, of course we're gonna get tattoos without them. Yeah,
Because
obviously.
they're gonna take a long time to figure out what they want. And
Obviously.
It's gonna be boring. And
Yeah, and we have to vote on it. Absolutely
yeah.
not.
No, but we should get something like really fucking badass.
Yeah, like maybe Howdy Bunny.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that
But
be awesome?
we should hide it so that people don't know we got them.
Where should we hide it?
I don't know, just like in a secret place.
Okay.
Like right above our butt cracks, maybe?
Well, I'd never be able to look at it. I'm not putting Howdy Bunny above my butt crack. I mean, it's gotta be in a place of honor, Pix.
Well, you could put it on your belly, but then if you put it the way that you could see it, it'd be upside down when other people could see it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll workshop it.
What about if we got really badass neck tattoos?
I don't think I'm ready for that.
Okay.
I feel like this is escalating.
Huh? We're not talking to you.
Now they can do what they want. They've earned it.
Guys, I thought about it, and I don't think I should get a tattoo.
What?
It sounds painful, and I don't. It's a big commitment.
Oh, I thought you went to the bathroom. Hey, Ziggy.
I went to the jukebox.
Oh, okay.
I put in 10 notes for What's New Clauderam 10 times in a row.
No!
What's new, Clauderam? What's new, Clauderam?
That is diabolical.
Oh god, this song sucks!
It's much longer than you think.
2 minutes later, are we on 7 or 8?
This is still number 2.
It's like a 9-minute song.
My fucking Agathos. Oh my
Oh, God.
Ophelia, do you mean what you mentioned back there about joining the crew?
I think so. I mean, it really... I meant what I said. It felt great to be part of a team again. To know that you all had my back. I mean, Pike, you saved me.
We couldn't have done it without you. This was a team effort. Truly.
And I have a feeling once we send word, they'll be on the up and up with the guild, so I'm sure they'll be more than welcome to, welcome you into the ranks, and you can join us. And hopefully we can make enough to, pay our way for a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
I just thought about that whole room filled with notes and golds and medals, and do you think that was real?
Probably not. It's definitely a hell trick.
No more real than what you saw in the mirror. Honestly, that whole tower experience is nothing. Forget about it.
I'll try. It's a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Well, we're gonna get some kind of payout, right?
I fucking hope so.
Oh man.
And, we can take care of a lot of expenses and some debts. Yeah. But we have the room, and I can have Hank start getting it ready for you if you're interested. And do you accept?
Yeah, I'd like to come along with you.
Well, for the second time, and hopefully the last, welcome to the crew of the Rhapsody.
Thank you, Vic. Thank you.
You alright?
No! Our names suck!
What? What do you mean our names suck?
So, we walk through the fires of hell and but if we try and create a crew name where Ozpurpika or Pazpurker or Zup Cooper or Ropka Pizzo. Like, wait, we don't have enough vowels.
Now hold on. We got a P,
Wait,
we
hold
got an
on.
R,
What the fuck are
we've
you
got a
talking
K.
about?
She's having a
and
stroke.
we got no.
Yeah, now that we're not just bounty hunters, now we're like a magical fighting group, and we've got to have a cool name. And so I thought, well, we could take all of the first initials and we could come up with a cool name, but we don't have enough vowels. So we're Ozperkapuk, or Pazpaker, or Zobkipper, or Ripkapizzo.
No. Hold on.
And it's the worst.
Wait. No, I've got it. Pike, Ophelia, Rhett, Ziggy, Co.
Pixel.
Oh yeah. Well, we can put P.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, don't forget me.
No. Wait, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can put P right next to it twice, and then it's Porsk.
See, we suck.
Porsk is fine.
I don't want to be called Porsk.
Well, what else is we don't have anything else.
I would rather we were Zobkapur.
Look, we're still bounty hunters. Believe it or not, that was still a bounty. We're not heroes, Pixel.
No, but we don't. What? We don't have.
It's simple work. We don't need a crazy name. We're just a crew, and the name of our vessel.
Wait. But if we do Pike, Ophelia, Pixel, Rhett, Co, and Ziggy.
Pop Rocks! Oh, that's kind of fun.
That's pretty cool.
We can be called Pop Rocks!
Brett, please don't let them do this.
We gotta do it. We gotta have
I'm gonna have a hyperventilation moment.
Pop Rocks!
I'm gonna have a hyperventilation moment.
Pop
That's
Rock.
so
What does
cool.
that even mean?
Like rocks that pop. Yeah.
No, why don't we if we're gonna have like a name, it should be like a band. It should be like Widow's Wail, right?
Yeah, but we can't
That's
spell that
fucking
with
cool.
our initials.
Yeah, does it matter?
Look, we don't need a name. We're just a crew, just like the humble crewmen of the Edmund Fitzgerald that lost their lives tragically when the ether gales came too soon.
Oh,
If only we had one more person whose name started with an O, we could be Poop Zerk.
Can we look for that person?
No! We're not gonna be pooped.
They took the last room, Ziggy. There's no more left. And I'm not clearing out the cargo hold, all right? We need somewhere to put that damn drumaloo.
I'll use it up. Then we'll have room for we'll have time. We can do two things at once. We can walk and chew gum at the same time. We can find someone and use lube at the same time.
Well,
can we just focus on relaxing?
That's just how I'm relaxing.
Just at least for a week or two.
Yeah.
We've earned it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind just hanging out, playing some games. I got all kinds of games we could play.
Oh no. I gotta figure out how to put an H in here. I forgot about Hank.
Oh, Hank, yeah, of course.
Oh no. Please tell me this doesn't change the calculus to something that'll stick.
Right now it's Fooprooks.
Thank God it's not a vowel.
But that's assuming we're gonna get another O.
The name of your adventuring crew is hotly debated over the next week or two. As you settle in to Vassin on Pike's insistence, awaiting for a contact he has called from the Empire. You may spend the week however you'd like, the week or two. It's about that time.
We're staying planetside?
You're staying planetside.
I would have gone to go with the Rhapsody and dock it here now
yeah.
that's safe and checked on things, made sure Hank was okay. And we could, we could hopefully have a home base there.
Absolutely. I think potentially the first night. Well, I'll leave it to you to decide. The first night you may want to stay in the inn. You may want to immediately go up and get the Rhapsody, bring it down, and call that home from the very first night. Either way, over the week you're able to bring the Rhapsody down. You move the ships in. You went through a brutal battle with the ships while you were chasing Harkon. Many of them are very heavily damaged. You're able to move them into the ship, dock them into the Rhapsody.
Thank you.
I just figured. I figured that's exactly what Ziggy put on for 10 rotations in a row. It was just
So immersed.
It was getting me.
Finally done.
Yeah. You spend your week, you bring the Rhapsody down, you get the ships into it. Rhett, as best as you were able to learn, discern the time that you spent studying the ships, the craftsmanship you've been able to discern from Sig Bronco, you use the week working upon them as best you can to get them back into fighting order. And roll a technology check for me.
Ooh, that's where I'm backing. It's a natural 20, folks. Plus 9.
My God.
Hell yeah.
29.
Resources on this planet are light, and these ships were works of art, beautiful works of craftsmanship by an artist in the field. And yet, even with those constraints, you do a phenomenal job bringing them back to functionality. In the same way that Sig may have, perhaps not, but do you think that each and every one of them by the end of this week could take once more to the stars and defend the Rhapsody? You believe so. Anyone else who would like to declare what they're doing through the week may, or we will continue.
I think we're just gonna help out as needed. You know, I want to be relaxing. I want to be.
We get Ophelia settled into her room again. And just get her, comfortable, show her around, make sure that everyone has what they need. I would have basically sent word to the guild, right? And I don't know what we need to do, if there's proof we need to give, or if we need to wait for the Empire to show up before the guild accepts it, right? But whatever that means, that's what I'm doing.
You do that. I think at this stage you would know that you'd have to wait for the Empire to come to Vassin before you could leave, make your way to the closest outpost, and engage with the GBG to resolve the culmination of your true bounty that you've chased from the very beginning. The lot of you. You've had an absolutely brutal stretch of time. You have a well-earned rest ahead of you, and you take advantage of it. As you may, you walk through the town, perhaps you help them rebuild where you can, assisting in whatever way you may. The Russet Loaf factory exploded, casting hot shrapnel onto buildings around it, some alit, blasts. The town you come to find over this period of time, about 75% of them brought back to life, recovered from the moon of Sturlock, recovered from Harkon. 25% of the town still missing, presumed lost, presumed dead.
Not bad.
You spend that time rebuilding, relaxing, doing your best to heal Vassin as well as yourselves. Until the day the Empire flagship is meant to arrive. You're perhaps out at a building, Pike, working to help restore this town, carrying a piece of building as you get ready to stabilize it for others to knock it into place. Maybe friends applying a paint job to a building just to your side. When you look up into the sky and you see an enormous capital ship descend into orbit. But it's not what you expect. It is not a Cavalon Empire vessel. It is angular and brutalist in construction. A darker metal. Not the shimmering white of the Empire. A shade of dull brown, with a depiction of glinting constellations on its hull. Ophelia, Pike, you know that this ship is unmistakably operated by the Polaris Society.
What the fuck?
A large main hatch opens from its triangular bow, and a shuttle emerges from the hangar on board. It is incredibly sleek and rounded in its design, and plated with a shimmering chrome as it enters the atmosphere and begins to descend towards Vassin.
That's who you called?
No. My guy's Empire, all right? Is this your mom's doing?
I didn't call anyone.
Belvedere. Shit.
It's gotta be. How else? I don't even have really any Polaris contacts anymore.
I gotta say it, Belvedere really does fuck. This is impressive.
It's a really pretty ship.
Wow.
You didn't call anybody, right?
I didn't call anyone. I've been avoiding my mother like the plague.
Maybe she's worried.
Doesn't sound like my mother.
Send a whole capital ship, though.
What are the chances?
I wonder if word got out that I took the rounds.
Cetus Lapidus, do you think they need a pop star on board?
That ugly fucking thing?
Yeah.
It's not really their style.
I don't think so.
God damn.
Maybe you want to handle this one, or should I?
I guess let's see what they say.
All right.
I don't know if you should, Pike. Maybe we'll let at least Ophelia do the talking to start.
Fair enough.
I guess we should go to the spaceport?
Is it clear that the shuttle is headed towards the spaceport?
Yes. The shuttle that has left from the much larger flagship Polaris vehicle, Starship, the hatch opened up, effectively, such as yourselves have, a ship meant to carry multiple people, but for cleaner landside, cleaner planet-side dockings, a courier vessel is dropping towards the spaceport.
We load up into the large people mover van that I've rented and been driving all around during our week here. We drive to the spaceport.
Is the Rhapsody at the spaceport? Yeah. With your permission, I would have been spending the majority of my time on the Rhapsody. So in this moment, I would have probably been notified by Silica and then joined everyone and met up that way. But I am spending my time gaming and also remembering the vision of what happened in the mirror. I would be spending some of that time trying to be productive, continuing to crack codes, writing things, sending out communications, that sort of thing. So I will join up with you rather than having been with the group helping out on the planet.
You absolutely can do that.
Thank you.
You make your way towards the starport. It's an easy trip in the large people mover van that Red rented during this time. Some of you more comfortable than others as you clamber in.
Pike insisted on shotgun. Sorry, Co.
No, it's fine. I'm used to it.
The bumpy ride is short. It's not long before you get there, and you see in front of you as the Polaris docking ship also lands. That similar brown, angular ship as it settles in to the starport, not far from where the Rhapsody now finds itself docked. The bay once more opens out on this side. The landing ramp drops down. About a dozen agents, dressed in pristine suits, emerge and calmly walk in your direction. Their coats and ties bear the mark of an eye within a four-pointed star. The symbol of the Polaris Society. At the head of the group, you see someone you recognize. The man you spoke to for hours in the Janok Center prison. The man you called to bring in the Cavalon Empire. The man you only know as Lieutenant Waxley steps up to you, wearing a pristine Polaris agent's suit.
Wait a minute, I know this guy. He was the fucking dweeb that questioned me and asked all those stupid questions about Pike.
I should have known.
Good evening, Pike.
The moment you knew my last name, I knew something was up. I should have known.
You know him.
I do, but it was just a prison interrogation so long ago.
I have to say, I'm shocked to see you surprised with your tall tales. I didn't think anything would shock you.
We've been through a lot.
As it seems. Gentlemen, The rest of the agents start to move into the town. They walk through different sections. It is of yet unclear what they are doing, but the two of you know. Of course, the Empire is informed. The Empress knows what happened. The story will be that a plague ripped through Sturlock, killing many. We will handle the memories of all involved, and the Empress will likely appoint a new viceroy of the area. All will be well. I trust we don't have to wipe your memories?
No, I like my memories, thank you.
No, you're not wiping any of our memories.
Once is enough for me, thank you.
Also, I never violated my parole. I don't know if you're still like, I don't know what your deal is anymore. I'm a little confused and alarmed and scared, but...
I think all of that was a front.
Oh.
A front,
I have no idea what the
a cover, a station. Polaris has hands where Polaris needs them, so that we can enact the will of Agathos. And here is where I'm needed. I have to thank you for your work. Impressive. Taking down a Varg, fully ascended, discordant fiend. Extremely impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How do you know what we did? Why, did you tell them all that?
They know. They always know.
Ow.
Listen, I appreciate you answering the call, but quite frankly, if I had known your association with Polaris, I wouldn't have called.
Oh, even if you hadn't, Pike, my contact on Cythera let me know. We would have been here anyway.
Are you kidding me?
But I think it's good it was you that reached out.
What happens next? I mean, for me.
Well, people are very impressed, Pike, Ophelia. The events of what happened are becoming more and more accessible knowledge among the ranks of Polaris.
Impressed?
Very impressed. There's some senior agents that couldn't have done what you all did.
It was hard work, but it's honest work. Wait, what's the guild gonna think about this?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Who on Cythera did you speak with?
I think you know.
Based. Belvedere really does fuck. If I'm putting together this correctly.
Should have
Yeah,
known.
sounds like.
What a fucking narc, though.
It would be relative,
Yeah,
though you
well,
asked the question, it would be
worked out.
relatively apparent that it is extremely likely the contact is Belvedere.
Are you gonna bone him the next time we're at our house?
What the fuck?
I don't know, you say fuck.
No, he scares me.
Okay.
He really freaks me out.
Oh.
But in like a respectful way.
I think I'm really confused about the he fucks thing.
I'll
So-
tell you later.
Okay.
They're not upset about the stolen rounds.
Upset? Stolen rounds? They would have only been upset if you'd failed. But you two succeeded where others would not have. The 6 of you did. But you two. Previous members? As I said, people are very impressed with what you've accomplished here. And it's my pleasure to inform you, your statuses are up for reevaluation.
You're joking.
No. Very impressed. I can't say that full reinstatement is immediately correct, but if it's what you seek, I believe that you'll have a place with Polaris again. Should you come with us? Pike? Ophelia?
It's okay. It's okay, Bruce.
Sit, Pike. This is our second chance.
You can't be serious.
Of course I'm serious. This is the second chance I've been waiting for.
At the slime room.
So, you mean you're actually interested?
I trained my entire life for this. I mean, it was a long shot, but I was hoping they might notice. They might appreciate the work that we did here together, and And now for you to even be offered reinstatement, this is more than I could have hoped for. Why aren't you happy?
I can't. That life is long gone for me.
I
told you.
I thought we'd be able to turn back time and try again. This is what we were waiting for. What I was waiting for.
No. The moment when I didn't show up, I made a choice to never look back. I can't go back.
I have to go back.
But the slime room.
I'm so sorry, all of you.
But
Brett, especially.
But you promised.
I didn't know. You have to understand that this is...
No, I get it.
It's my whole life. This is everything that I've wanted.
Everyone always leaves.
Don't apologize, Ophelia. You're free to make your own choices.
Yeah, we wouldn't have killed them without you, and this is why you came. You earned it.
You're not conscripted. I'm not forcing you to be a member of the crew. You need to live life the way you need to.
To thine own self be true.
That's right,
Yeah,
Pix.
you follow your heart, but also make sure that you're not, following the heart in the mirror and always chasing something.
Can I just be mad at you for 5 minutes first, and then I can be happy for you and you doing what you want?
I understand if you're mad at me forever.
No, just 5 minutes.
I feel horrible.
Ophelia, whether you're here with us, with the Peace Society or whatever, you're still part of our family. I mean, we couldn't be Zop Kapur without you. You're our only vowel.
I am the only vowel, you're right.
That's a really good point.
I feel like this is something that I have to see through.
All right.
I'll always wonder, if I don't, I'll always wonder what it could have been.
Well,
if I could have fulfilled.
And we'll always be right here if you miss us.
Yeah.
And Ophelia, I know we got off to a bad start, a rocky middle, and
And
yeah.
was kind of mushy as well.
yeah. But I hated you for breaking the heart of my buddy Pike. And I think he's gonna be fine now. And now that you're gonna be working regularly with your mom, you have an amazing opportunity to tell her about what we did and put extreme detail on how I smashed the shit out of the Viceroy and all of his goons and thugs, and how I was instrumental in upending the creation, distribution of Redline throughout the galaxy. And it's a wonderful opportunity for you.
Ko, I will sing your praises to my mother and anyone else who will listen.
Thank you, and
all of you.
Yeah?
Yeah. You're okay, Ophelia. And I know that we all saw those things in the mirror, and I know it was really hard for you, but if someone's gotta be looked at with disdain and told they're not good enough by your mother, I'm always happy to volunteer. And I think I finally understand your shitty ex-fiance. I have a lot to think about.
Well, I'd like you to start with realizing that our crew name is now Pee-Pee Rocks.
I thought we maybe switch over to Urtza Pee-Pee.
I think that's even worse. And I really hope that, Pike, you don't leave, because then we would be P-Rocks. And I think that might somehow be worse than Pee-Pee Rocks.
Pike.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
Sure about staying?
I mean, I know it's been 10 years, but Look, the Lightbringer, she's back in your life now, or at least that's what it feels like. I mean, what we do, we're just humble bounty hunters, and you could fly around the galaxy for truth, beauty, love, and freedom, just like she'd want. I don't want you to feel obligated just to stick around for me. That's what I'm saying. That's all.
Red, I'm not going anywhere. You can't get rid of me that easily.
And I'm not going with you, no matter how hard you ask. Thank you.
All right.
Were you always standing right there? Was he perfect?
Fucking perfect.
Slap Pike on the back.
Well, I don't think it needs to be said, but neither will we.
Yeah.
But I do want to thank you for getting me out early, and if you can do anything for Philly too, I don't know if you're still there. He's getting really sick of the radiator grilled cheeses. I think he might die in there if we don't let him out soon.
Philly?
Yeah, Phillium.
Do you mean Phillium?
Yeah.
You haven't heard.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ophelia, we should be making our leave.
I just need a minute to
Take your
say
time.
goodbye.
Okay. I'll look up and say, remember?
The 5th of November.
Don't forget about us. Remember us when you're big and fancy, and when over a work lunch with your mother. Goodbye, Ophelia. I'll give you kind of like a little nudge on the shoulder.
You all are pretty unforgettable. I'll say that.
I will oversee the reconstituting. Let me know when you're ready to leave.
I will.
He takes one step towards you, Pike, and he outstretches a hand.
Thanks again.
No hard feelings. He grabs your arm with the other hand in a clasp. Kind of a strange sensation. Not menacing, not threatening. Just an odd hold he takes of your arm. I'll let them know what you did here. How your actions helped bring down a Night Lord.
Not necessary, really.
Though you don't come back with me now, it matters not. You and I know our paths are charted in the stars. Best of luck to you.
Yeah, you too.
I'll be over here. Ophelia, come get me when you're ready.
I will. Thank you.
We should give them some space to say goodbye. This has gotta be really emotional. Here, let me tell you about...
Oh, we're not gonna sit here and watch.
No, that's not respectful. Here, come guys, let me tell you about Philium. We'll have one in his honor. 20 years in the can, not a peep.
You wanna go have a beer?
Yeah,
You know,
let's
Pixel,
I mean, a milk.
it's already been an emotional day, and you mentioning the 5th of November makes me think of the 10th of November. When the ether gales.
We'll pour one out for Philium and the crew.
You start walking back to the sheep's
I will.
Ophelia, we'll miss you.
Waxley has walked over and is connecting with another agent of Polaris as they look out over the town and they see the movements of Polaris agents as they move through different people, presenting as though they're helping, as you see them move from individual to individual with purpose.
I'll let them go on ahead, and I'll look to Ophelia and I'll say, look, before I go, take care of Daphne for me, all right? I took real good care of her. I spruced her up and polished her chrome as good as I can.
She's never looked better.
She is a marvel, I gotta say. I hope to meet the shipwright someday. Take care, Ophelia.
Thank you for everything, Red.
Thank you, and you always have a room on the Rhapsody.
I appreciate that so much. Goodbye.
Come here. With a very awkward hug.
Most awkward. It's one of those like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you don't know when to let go.
Oh, all right. Yep.
I'll catch up in a minute.
I race up and I give Ophelia a big hug. It's probably for the best that you leave.
I'll very warmly.
I'm sorry, I spilled all 35 gallons of lubricant in your room.
Is that what that was?
Oh, we're down to 0 now.
We're down to 0. It feels like an end of the season thing. I'm sorry. We'll buy more next season.
I really have no need of it, but if you need it, go for it.
I love Ruin. Anyways, I wanted to say goodbye. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Gonna miss you, bud.
Let's get a beer, Ziggy.
I'll catch up in a minute.
You may look over as you see the rest of your crew disappearing down the path into the town of Vess. And you now find yourself near the spaceport alone with Ophelia.
So this is really it then. You're actually gonna go through with this.
I have to, Pike. You know that this is all I have ever wanted. I have been fighting every day to get back to this life, and I've been boozing and spending and just kind of wasting myself since they let me go. And this is my chance to get back my purpose. I thought you would have felt the same. I really did.
I have a purpose. It's with Rhett, Pixel and Co and Ziggy. That's my purpose. There's nothing I can say to convince you otherwise.
I don't think so, Pike. There's nothing I can do to make you come with me.
I don't think so, Ophelia. It's like Rhett said. Freedom. If this is what you need to feel free, you gotta do what's right for you. So I guess this is goodbye.
Do you think we'll ever find something that's right for us?
Maybe. Galaxy's a big place.
Maybe the stars will align someday.
Maybe.
I miss you, Pike.
I'll miss you too.
This is it. I'll see you around.
Ophelia, wait.
Yeah, Pike.
And before you can finish, I will lean in to kiss you. And if you don't resist, deeply.
As you meet to embrace, the setting sun hits the horizon line as the light casts out over the spaceport, almost as if it banishes the longest night, illuminating your silhouettes against its glow.
As the kiss naturally breaks, my hand will slowly drop away from your face, and I'll say, stay safe out there, all right?
You know I always will.
The crew and I are only a call away.
You have my number this time, right?
Yeah. Good luck.
I'll kiss him on the cheek and go to find Waxley.
Pike, you stand there for a moment, smoking your cigarette. You see Ophelia go tap Waxley on the shoulder. He turns. They chat for a moment until they both walk off towards the spaceport. You watch Ophelia board the Daphne and Waxley board the dropship, as for a moment, both ascend up towards the flagship of Polaris. And you stand there for however long you want, as you watch the Daphne disappear into the bay.
I'll watch as the Daphne is no longer in sight, and I stand there for a while as I smoke the remainder of my cigarette and watch as I can no longer see them. And as the cigarette runs out, I'll drop it on the ground and tamp it underneath of my boot and say, easy come, easy go. And I'll go find Rhett and the crew at the tavern.
You all recollect once more. Polaris has come to bring Vassin back to order. Empire officials will be not long after it. They brought food, they brought sustenance, they brought construction to help restabilize this place, to help sell the story that a terrible blight had ripped through, a pandemic, killing 25% of the people. And that was it. By the time they are finished, that is the truth. You all head back to your personal ships and fly up to the Rhapsody, leaving Vassin behind you, hopefully forever.
Yeah.
5 weeks go by. In that time, Rhett, you have been able to connect with the GBG. You have orchestrated the payout for the maximum bounty level of the hunt for the red belts. You have raked in an amount of money that will cover all of your needs. But in this moment, as you find yourselves in the lounge, that's not what you celebrate. Each one of you holds aloft a new card. As you have cleared the highest rank of your levels, every one of you has ascended to the next bounty hunter rank. Pixel, Ko, and Ziggy, you have moved from rank D. Sorry, you have moved from rank E to rank D bounty hunters.
Yes! Oh, and they got my name right!
Oh, yeah!
What does that mean?
Pike and Rhett, you look at your cards. You see an advancement from rank C to rank B. You are amongst some of the most apt bounty hunter crews that fly the ether waves. And all of you level up.
Oh, yeah! Let's go, baby.
Level 5. I get 2 attacks.
Good shit.
Only took us a decade.
You know, I never thought this day would actually come.
I get, I think, like memorize spell or something like that. But the beautiful thing about wizards leveling up is that after level 5 until level 18, I don't get a generic wizard class feature. It's all subclass features, baby. So Dan, you better start cooking.
That's very funny. We weren't even trying for this, but I'll take it.
Level D for Dickin. This is Dickin. That's a way to
Does it
say
have to
like.
be for Dick?
No, I don't think so, but you know what? I really resisted this the first time I got it, having any kind of license authority, but
Are you sure? That's Dickin good.
no.
What's the term then?
I don't know what you're trying to
is
say,
it?
Pix. But I've got to say, even if that's not a thing, that's dickin' cool.
That is Dickin cool, right, Sigs?
Dickin' cool.
That's thick and cool.
If we're in the lounge, I would have poured everyone drinks, and I will raise a glass to the capable and fearsome bounty hunters before me. Congratulations, crew of the Rhapsody. You deserve it. You fucking earned it. And I paid off the loan.
I'll drink to that.
That's Dickin cool.
Standing before you is a man who owns the Rhapsody free and clear. Each one of you owns your own personal fucking starship, free and clear. And no man, no bank or otherwise is gonna tell us any fucking different.
I also have access to Fireball now.
Yeah! Cheers!
Yeah! You know,
The milk is solid again.
Hank!
hey, you know what? Now that we have money, and that you've also invested a good portion of that bounty into some sort of I don't know what the account is. I don't know what the...
Are you going where I think you're going with this?
You mean low-cost index funds?
I don't know what that means. I think I know a much better way to use our money than an index fund.
Yep.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? We need to visit, you know what? We'll say it on 3. Everybody?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Meteor Mall!
Oh yeah, Meteor. Yeah, we
Shopping spree, Meteor Mall!
Can we get tattoos?
How was I the only one that didn't know what that was
Oh my
going?
god, the food court tattoo artists in Meteor Mall is surprisingly good.
Don't worry. We will talk index funds. We will.
Oh
Right,
man.
you gotta be thinking about retirement, all right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
can
I'll
go-
worry about retirement when I'm dead.
Set a course. Look, you've all earned it, and I just...
We'll keep working too. Maybe there's a bounty out that way. We don't know.
Oh, and with a little bit of the extra money, if we're distributing it, I can finally get some upgrades for Silica.
I was literally just gonna say you could plug her into that new machine and see if they can give her a boob job.
She does not need a.
Oh, she
Are you out of goddamn mind?
She can barely fit through the doors as it is.
Well, she is a bit top heavy. I mean, maybe you could just add some down below.
And the good news is that...
Give her a fat Claude Aaron, if you know what I mean.
I wish you hadn't said that, Nikki.
Holy God.
Holy shit.
Holy fuck. There's a whole new rack of bad words.
The tags on AO3
The new high
just
watermark.
tripled.
The new high watermark for this session.
Holy fuck. But no, look, I mean, I think, you know, with the promotion, Pike and I are now B-rank in the guild. That comes with perks. It comes with a bit of prestige and hopefully some more jobs. So I think we take some time to relax, take some time to spend some money, and we can get back to work eventually.
Well, we'll take on new bounties. We'll just keep doing what we're always good at, you know? Urksy Pee-Pee, come on.
Yeah, Urksy Pee-Pee.
We gotta work on that.
I don't know what else we're gonna do.
You know, let's just go with Pee-Pee Rocks.
Widow's Wail!
Is this permanent?
No.
Can we change it?
Yeah, anytime.
You're the captain. You make that call.
Well, pick one. Which one are we cheersing to?
Widow's Wail.
I feel like the whale thing because since we've been disemboweled, I don't know what to do.
That's fucking clever.
Yeah.
I'm mad about it.
Are we? What are you talking about? Whale?
What
You
are you
can't
talking
spell
about?
Widow's Wail with Pee-Pee Rocks.
You can't, but it doesn't have to be the first letters of our
Fine,
name.
we can do PP Rocks, at least for now.
For now.
Oh no.
What if Widow's Whale is spelled like ether whale?
I don't understand what that would mean then.
The PP Rocks.
Pee-Pee Rocks.
PP Rocks!
God damn it.
As long as it's not permanent. All right. And I'm gonna sort of just like stand in the lounge and kind of take it all in and just really feel immense gratitude towards everyone in the crew, and I'll sort of start to turn and walk the stairs up to the bridge to set our course to Meteor Mall. You make your way up the stairs, and it's when you get to the bridge that not ping, not a transmission, but a bounty comes through on the screen ahead of you. As it floats up in front of you digitally, you see rank B across the top. It opens. All right, our first one. You see
What is it?
an Ammonite woman with eyes that look like they could strike you dead at a glance. The name, Portia Bella, stands atop the bounty.
No fucking way.
What is it?
Everything all right, Rhett?
What? Mike, can you take a look at this?
Sure.
You sound like you've seen a ghost.
What am I looking? Oh, by the gods.
Do you happen to know how common the last name Gones is among Ammonites?
I couldn't even begin to guess, Red.
Well, we don't have to start the next job for some time.
And I'll hit the button and I'll silence it for now. I won't delete it. I won't clear it.
You file it into a pending bounty folder.
I'll print it out and put it into a manila folder.
Wait!
It goes straight into a manila folder.
Portia Bella Gones?
Do you know her?
No! I don't know her, but that's who Shitmouth Shitjaws was talking about! I remember!
Oh, you're right!
What? Am I the only person who doesn't know who this is?
Shitmouth Shitjaws?
No, I know.
Well, Shitmouth Shitjaws was this Jawser that we
I know who he was!
Okay, then why'd you say that?
I was talking about Portia Bella Jones or whatever her name is.
Look, the file's on the printer if you want to start looking into it, but let's take a fucking vacation, all right?
Yeah.
To Meteor Mall!
To Meteor Mall! To
Ziggy.
tattoos and pee-pee rocks.
Ziggy, you go to sit down. One more thing happens. There's a ping at your datapad. Since the events of Site Omicron, you removed 3 files from Dr. Jodo's computer.
Ooh, that's right.
You have run persistent decryption protocols on all 3.
It sounds like me.
2 of them you have broken into. 1 eluded you, strangely. As if it wasn't just code that stood between you and what the contents of the file held.
Oh, nice.
It was hard to explain. The ping that alights your datapad is the decryption key has finished on the 3rd file. As the code breaks it open, for a moment, all of the bits, all the encryption, all the code in front of you that you're accustomed to seeing turns crimson. And then the code fades away and the file opens to you.
Oh, snap. Cool. Yeah, you've been keeping those close to the vest.
Oh. Can I say this? Can I say this right now?
Oh,
Can I say what it is?
Say it.
Hold on, what did the GM say?
It's up to the GM.
Yeah, sorry.
Adventures and chill, maybe?
Yeah.
It's up to the GM. What did you just say? No?
I think it'd be way cooler to reveal it down the line.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is then.
I think it'd be
right.
way wet.
Whoa, that sounded really
Levels of magnitude cooler,
Well,
in fact.
Since we're not gonna be doing any work, you guys wanna play some fantastic Giuseppe card 128?
well played.
What the fuck is
I have no idea what that is.
Giuseppe card?
I know what it is.
Are you serious?
128?
Oh, Mace.
I don't know. I don't know what it is either.
I
Mace.
know that one right past, man.
Super Mario.
There it is.
I thought you said card. Like a card game. Cart. Oh.
Well played.
Fantastic Giuseppe cart. Yep, no, that makes sense.
Well, yeah, of course. I've got all the controllers and everything with the rumble packs.
Yeah, let's go!
To Pike, who's on the bridge, I'll say, Dandy used to love that game.
Yeah, I wonder what she's up to.
Me too. You all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. Are you all right?
Yeah. I think I'm better than all right. For the first time in a long time.
That's what I like to hear.
Things are gonna be okay. And I know it couldn't have been easy, but thank you. I don't know if I could do all this without you.
Oh, please. This whole thing would fall apart without you.
Well, that's why we're partners. That's why we're a team.
Yeah. You, got everything handled up here?
We've been to Meteor Mall a million times at this point. I'll be okay.
As I watch them setting up whatever they're setting up, discussing, I'm gonna just look to Rhett and say,
it's gonna be great.
I think I'm gonna turn in early.
Yeah.
Call me if you need me, all right?
Get some rest.
All right.
Cole, can I play Countess Butt?
Yeah.
Yay! I love Countess Butt.
While they're doing that,
I understand why she got her name.
I'm playing Ammonite.
I will turn and I will sort of look out into space and just kind of appreciating the ether clouds in front of me. Maybe I see an ether whale pass by. As Hank would run and sort of give a light bark as he joins me on the bridge. And he would jump in the seat that Pike just left as Pike returns to his room. And I'll say, "How are you doing, buddy?" Give him a scratch. Yeah, me too. Me too. All right. Going to Meteor Mall, you hear that? I'll get you a new little sweater. I feel like you've earned it. And I will set the courses, and I will, flip switches and flip levers.
Beep, beep.
And I will push on the throttle and grab the yoke. As once we sort of start on our way, I will reach into my pocket, and I'll be holding the Digidiary. As I hit the red circular button on the edge of it. And I'll say, "Captain's log. Today was a good day." As we sail into the stars.
As you begin to dictate, you do exactly that. The thrum of the engines kick in, the Rhapsody sails out on the ether waves, expanding out in front of you. The beautiful cotton candy ether waves taking you to the next adventure. You do see an ether whale that soars next to you and in front, that spins and flips as it moves from the front of your ship off to the side. A classic, a picturesque view, promising nothing but beauty and adventure and positivity and love ahead of you. Pike. You've gone back to your room.
Yeah, I tried to turn in early, and I get to my room, and I go to instinctively take off my jacket and realize I'm not wearing it, and then I have a moment of like, damn it. And I begin to kind of just try to get comfortable, and so I'm emptying out my pockets, I'm placing things down, the tetrahedron. I set it down on my nightstand for a second. I reach into my back pocket. I pull out a vial of Redline that I picked up so long ago in the lab. I open up my nightstand drawer. I toss it in there, close the drawer, and then I will pick up the tetrahedron again and just again begin to examine it, because I remember the one side being a little bit more dim, and hoping that that was a good sign after everything that had happened. And place it down into the center of my room again and sit in front of it and try to focus and pray and control my breathing. Yet again, as I try to maybe see if Alara will give me something again.
Pike, you sit with your legs crossed on the floor of your room, the cosmos shimmering beautifully beyond the viewport as the Rhapsody rides the ether currents towards your next destination. Your hands sit in your lap as you pray to Alara, the Lightbringer. You reflect upon each of the 4 tenets you devoted your life to once so long ago: freedom, beauty, truth, love. You reflect on your gauntlet. You reflect on the gem within it. You reflect on the mentor who gifted it to you. You reflect on his sacrifice and your journey since his death. It was long, winding, and through the shadow, but you truly, deeply believe you've arrived back to the light. After everything you've seen, everything you've done, everything you've lost, everything you've gained, you feel like you're finally ready to open yourself back up to Alara. And it is then that you look back out into space, thinking you see that same good omen of fortune, the solar phoenix. As you saw before arriving on Sturlock, the first time you see the glint of radiant light off in the distance, and you step into the viewport, trying to make out what it is, your heart filled with hope. The closer you look, the more you realize it isn't a phoenix. Is it an eye? Is it Ophelia's eye? No. Wait. Could it be Alara herself? No. It's not her either. You don't notice it as you stare, transfixed, out the viewport. The tetrahedron you placed in the center of the room spins rapidly. It lands on a side. The side points directly at you. The tetrahedron stands behind you. You don't notice it. The eye out the viewport turns a deep, bright red, like a warning flare or a siren. That shade of red that can only mean danger. The one eye is joined by another as a steely stare pierces through your very soul. As a silhouette takes shape. It starts as a shadow, but then forms into a reflection on the glass of the window. A mechanical body with skeletal features and fiendish, cord-like synthetic flesh clinging to the chrome frame. He's dressed in a broad-brimmed hat, billowing duster coat, and pointed boots with jagged iron spurs. A hellish crimson glow surges throughout his robotic form, and the Terminox examines you as your nostrils fill with the smell of hellfire, smoke, and brimstone. Then, you hear him speak.
You, boy. Didn't I kill you? But here you are, drawing breath. Now that I cannot abide. Once I get a mark, they die. And they stay dead. My reputation is at stake. So, boy, I'm coming because I am Cain, and I am death.
And that's where we'll end the season.
Well, okay then. Well done.
Oh, damn.
Oh. Wow.
That was crazy.
We will return with Stardust Rhapsody Anthem next year in March.
In March!
Rolling the
2026.
spring back in space with
Hell
us.
yeah.
We're taking just a little bit of a break so that
wait to
Pike
show you
and
what's on
Pixel
this
can
paper.
mentally recover.
This is crazy. Dan, you're a madman.
I want to give another massive shout out to Dan Dillon for all of these incredible
Absolutely.
mechanical designs
Thank you, Dan.
of
I
this
have so much
session,
to say.
of every session, of all of our subclasses, all of our species, our the ships. Everything from this season was from the delightful and occasionally warped mind of Dan Dillon. We almost got fucking killed, man.
Oh, this is crazy.
I want
We
to
almost
give
died,
In the
man.
best way.
once again for Mace.
Thank you for everything.
I have 2 words. I have 2 words for you all, chat. Full circle.
We're going to talk about it all in the season 1 finale episode of Avantis and Chill. With that,
Let's chill.
Let's chill.
Let's chill.